Huzzah.
So, actually, sorry, I meant to tell you guys I'm going to have you guys level up.
I thought we're waiting till the end of that.
No.
What level are we at now? 3?
Oh, wait. No, you're not going to level up yet. You're going to level up after the dungeon.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. So, we are... Is everybody here? That's going to be here, so it looks like she's not coming.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I'm here. But I'm a little bit concerned about the goblin that's right next to me. I don't recall that being there last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
There's a Gablin?
There's a Gablin.
Yeah, there's a goblin right next to me.
Gablin? Oh, there is a Gablin right next to you.
That
I'm
was
scared of the goblin.
a Dragonborn.
Oh, right, that was Beelzebub, cheddar cheese. Oh, he disappeared in a poof of cheesy good. It ain't easy being cheesy, so I guess he had to run.
He had to go back into his can of easy cheese.
I didn't...
He spotted a floating bag of Cheetos in the wind. He had to go after them.
Catch the Doritos! Catch them!
I'm going to keep the lighting on for this session, and then in the next session, when you guys are exploring, I'm going to figure out how to... I know how to work the other stuff, so I'll do that instead.
Well, I mean, the dynamic lighting is kind of atmospheric in caves and things.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys have taken a short rest. You can heal all the way. I'll let you guys... I'll be nice, and you'll regain anything you gain back in a short rest.
Sorry, total side note. It would be really cool if you could turn the black down to 80% opacity or something like that, and then have the rest of it be dynamic lighting. I don't know. I know that would reveal a bunch of your map, which is what you don't want, but I wish you could do that.
Okay, 1 sec. You shouldn't be able to see anything right now.
I see nothing.
I only see myself.
Yes.
Alright, this is what we're going to do. Never mind. That didn't work. Oh, crap. Can you see it now?
I just see my token.
Alright.
Likewise.
Dynamic lighting.
Yes, back to dynamic lighting.
Alright, wait. And you can't see anything now?
Dynamic lighting.
Alright. Alright, back to dynamic lighting. We'll figure out Fog of War next week. Okay. I'm really hating R20 right now. Okay, you guys can start role-playing or whatever. What are you going to do?
Okay.
Last week, you found out that this was the base of cultist operations. You saved a boy who gave you a key, or a key ring, and yeah.
I believe it was going to go top left. Wasn't there like a cell or something like that?
Oh yeah, I told you the cell was in the top left. You guys have had a short rest. Did you guys open up the chest in the middle?
Yeah, that was the one thing we did before we left, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys opened up that chest, and
Yeah, that's
You found all that
Exactly.
stuff that you listed out above.
yeah.
so yeah. So he tells you, the boy has left. He ran out with his parents or his mother, and he told you that people were being held prisoner in the north. What is it? West, northeast, on the left, top left, and yeah. And then you guys decided, I'm going to give you guys a short rest, even if you guys didn't decide to take one, just so you can heal up a little bit.
Yeah, I think we
And-
decided to take one.
Okay,
Needed
and
it.
no, that goes off without a hitch. So
Whoa,
So, to the destruction of our foes and the restoration of justice and all that, then.
mhm.
Yes, for justice! Thwarting
Right,
of
so-
evil.
Well, we don't have keys to the big door over here, wherever it
You do.
is.
You do.
We have a
Do we?
key from the kid.
Oh, I thought that opened up the prison, not the big bad door, because that was like a totem. That was like a totem of some kind. Oh no, that was in the
Yeah,
chest.
the totem was in the chest.
Righto. Well, do you want to kill the big bad and then sweep up the people after, or take the people first and then kill the big bad?
I think we should probably rescue the people first, so that even if we manage to screw ourselves up, they get free.
Yeah.
Always prioritize the intercept.
And plus, they might know something that we don't yet.
That is true. And it's not like he doesn't. It's not like the bad guy doesn't know we're here by now. We did fight as familiar, so
Yeah. I think he's quite angry.
let him be angry.
He won't be angry for much longer. He won't be living.
We're the ones who need to be angry.
That's true.
Now, where is that prison entrance? I think it was up in the top left somewhere.
Is that not
Oh,
over
did
here?
someone just ping it? Ping, 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 ping.
Oh, so slow, Roll20, so slow.
And as you walk towards the door,
Door?
or the passageway,
Can't see anything. Oh, there we go.
you see a big man. He looks semi-frightened, and he says, "I didn't want." He says, "I didn't want you guys to make me have to do this." And he whistles. He goes, and then he goes and cowers in the corner underneath the light. And you start hearing a snarling, barking type thing, noise.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah,
Searching
this is
for-
the beast, isn't it? This guy's pet.
South. And
Oh, boy.
and basically from your field of vision, you see what looks like a gigantic wolf wreathed in fire approach, and he rips out the throat of who looks to be the jailer, and then turns his sight on you.
That's very inefficient.
The jailer was the dude who just called him, right?
Yeah, he was scared of calling him. You could tell he was visibly scared of calling this creature over.
I wanted to kill him.
Well,
Assume the position of ass kicking for justice.
Alright, so everybody roll initiative.
Crit fail!
Oh no.
Did I forgot to clear it from last time, I think, or unless...
Yeah, since I still have initiative on there. And
All right, everybody, reroll your initiative.
Thank God!
That's better, eh?
Hooray!
17.
All right.
It's rolls like that make you miss being a halfling.
Wow.
Can I make a nature check to identify it?
Sean
Yeah.
passed it to me.
Okay. You know that this is not a creature of nature. This is an abomination.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to see if they can identify it before the...
Yeah, I'll do a religion check, see if it's like,
All right.
I don't know, part of the cult of Orcus or any sort of non-planar, this deity creature.
I'll throw out a religion check too.
I'm not proficient, so I'm not even going to bother.
I am proficient.
All right. It is a hellhound. Or at least John St. Florence sees that it is a hellhound, a hound of hell.
That was quite obvious.
I tell the party as such that it is a hellhound.
Okay.
Let's send it back to hell.
Is there any particular things I know about it? In terms of like abilities or something like that?
You know that hellhounds... What did you roll?
19.
19.
You know that hellhounds can breathe fire.
Okay, got it. So we
Shall
probably
we let it come out into the big open space?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the party like it can breathe fire. You probably want to spread out. If you can take it on 4 sides, it's probably for the best. But if we clump together, it'll just wreathe us all in flames.
Alright.
All right, so first turn.
Oh, it's me. Where is it? I don't even see it. It's still in the hall?
It's down there where the jailer is,
Okay.
far down the corridor. It's like 6 squares away from like the entrance to where it is.
I'm gonna move to here,
Okay.
and then ready in action to punch it when it comes by.
Okay.
So my turn's done.
Okay, and it's coming out of this hallway here, in theory. Okay. Well, Matik will follow suit and prepare to slash the thing with his long sword when it emerges.
Okay.
And yes, that's his turn. Ready to action there.
Okay.
My turn. How do paladins cast spells? So it's like a cleric, so I get the entire list and I just choose from there.
Yeah, you have, I think, however many spell slots a day, and you can cast
2.
any of. You can. I think no. You have to. Do you have to prepare? Yeah, divine casters do have to prepare.
Yeah, if you prepare like a cleric, then you prepare beforehand.
So
Right.
I don't know what spells you prepared, or you can always substitute a spell out for a smite.
Actually, no, I've got all spells, so I don't have to prepare them because usually it's just like a list of notes, like Actually, maybe I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna cast Bless on me, Matik, and Jean.
Okay, so you all 4 of you feel
3. It's only 3, isn't it?
Oh, all 3 of you feel the light of Lathander enter your bodies, and you feel a little bit more invigorated, and you gain the effect of the Bless spell.
Alright, I'll read that.
Spellcasting. You prepare the list of paladin spells that are available for you to cast, choosing from the paladin
How would you
spell
prepare?
list. Choose a number of paladin spells equal to your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level, rounded
Right.
down. Minimum of 1 spell. Spells must be a level for which you have spell slots. So you can
So you can prepare like cure light wounds and bless, and just use 2 cure light wounds in a day.
I am, and plus from my when I turn level 3 and I choose my
Oath.
oath, then I get 3 prepared spells.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Okay. So next we have Lily.
Okay, so I'm going to move. I'm going to move and cast Minor Illusion, but I'm actually in the kitchen because it's dealing with my foolish cat, who is just going to have to go unsatisfied at this point.
So where are you planning to move since you're in the kitchen? Do you want me to move your token for you?
No, I'm like 5 steps from my computer now.
Okay.
And I'm going to Minor Illusion myself as a stalagmite.
Okay, I like that. That's cool. Yeah. So you look like a stalagmite.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Next we have Phelan, you rolled a nat 1, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna move you down in turn order. And next we have the Hellhound. As it runs forward, you can hear it snarling terribly.
1 second.
30. If you guys want to take your readied actions, you can do so now. Or whenever you want, but it's moving to Mathers.
Yeah, sorry. I just have to get the phone there. I'm gonna do an attack roll right now.
Okay.
Punch. That's a pretty even roll.
Okay, so tell me how you punch this creature.
When he slinks out from around the corner, I'm just gonna give him a good old roundhouse right in his side.
Okay. And he whines, and you hear him. It does look like it hurt, but it's a terrible demonic whine of a hellhound. It doesn't sound like a regular dog whine. But yeah, you can tell that you did hurt him. And next up, we have Matik.
Yes, my readied sword slash on him then.
All right. What?
Aw.
Is that a nat 1 or what?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's
Roll
wow.
What the?
Oh, there's an extra character in there somewhere.
Yeah, you should re-roll that.
That's
Fix your thing.
But how did he normal roll better than his nat 1?
Maybe there's more than one dice roll.
Yeah, that was bizarre. Try that again.
Don't forget your D4.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah, I removed the D4 bonus because I think that might have been what caused the problem. I had it written in on the sheet.
Oh, you probably rolled a nat 1 on your bless roll. That's why it was so low. Or that's why it has the red on it, because you rolled the lowest possible on your D4.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, because it does do that if you like roll bad damage or something like that. Like I only roll D4 on punches, but if I roll bad damage, it'll.
Yes, you actually rolled a 16 with that, so the first one was
yours
fine. It was
16.
just the nat 1 from the bless.
Right.
Cool.
Okay. So yeah, I guess that is still a 22 then.
Okay, so you hit him for 7 damage, and you slice at his. Tell me where you stab at him.
Well, like usual, it is not remotely flashy or theatric, just a simple, efficient slash.
Okay, so you do a Romanesque, like gladius type thrust into the creature's shoulder, and what looks like molten lava pours right out of its shoulder, and bites at the ground beneath it. The Hellhound, it is the Hellhound's turn. It is going to turn to the person who just stabbed it, and it is going to breathe a gout of flame. Alright, so I need you to make a dex save, Matik.
Dex save for Matik.
You can add your bless to this.
Yes, more. I have it set up to automatically add my bless.
Alright, so
Which did not help.
you take 15 damage
Ouch.
Knee down.
It's an ouch.
as flame washes over your being.
I would assume you'd be down by that.
I have 23
Actually, no,
points, so no.
Yeah. Sorry. Almost. Forgot it's level 2.
No, between my orc ability and my second wind, it takes a lot to bring me down.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Orcs, they don't die when they go to 1, isn't that right?
They can, yeah, once per long rest, they can be brought to 1 instead of 0 or lower.
Cool.
As long as it wouldn't insta-death me.
Ah, yeah.
So if I took 1,000 damage, yeah, no, I can't orc tough that out.
Well, that doesn't seem very tough at all.
Okay. Next we have Phelan.
Okay.
As you see fire wash over Matik, but somehow he remains standing.
Alright. Well, she's going to... While seeing this thing, she's going to sort of like be with love and righteousness in our hearts now. Life justice won't be so easily stricken down by an unholy abomination. And in saying that, she accidentally sort of, well, not accidentally, but unknowingly casts that on herself. So basically, it has, once she goes into the fray, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against her.
Okay. Next up, we so a wave of ancient fey magic washes over you, and you feel much stronger facing what you're about to face. And so then we have Jean Saint Florence.
Yep, looping back around. Okay, I'm gonna punch it. Is that a good punch?
Is it a good punch? Yes, it is a good punch. So creature takes
And
5.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to make another punch.
Okay.
Punch.
And-
I should bless one. I'm gonna
All right.
Add a
You
bless
can
to
feel
that.
free to do that.
because I totally forgot to. Okay, so
both
17.
punches hit.
Sweet.
And so tell me how you hit this creature.
Well, I mean, he's not very familiar with demon anatomy, but I'm assuming he knows what dogs look like. So he starts kind of trying to go for some pressure points around the legs, get it down to the ground.
So you see this creature buckle a little bit under the force of your blows, and you can see they were successful, and they did hurt the creature quite a bit. Now, okay, so tell me, what you do, Teak, is your turn. Is you see this creature buckle here. After the weight of Jean Saint Florence's blows.
Go, Senpai!
The senpai is an orc.
No, Senpai is Jean.
Oh.
Yay!
I thought you already did damage though. Let me teach them.
Yeah, I
All
already
monks
punched
are her
him twice.
Senpai.
Okay, so Matik.
Okay, let's see here. Blowing my bonus to second wind, get back a little bit of that health. Not much, but a little.
Okay. What'd you roll in the d20? Sorry.
Huh?
Oh,
He hasn't
second-
attacked yet. He's
oh,
second
sorry,
wind.
that was the second win. Okay, so you feel invigorated as your adrenaline kicks in, and you ignore some of the pain and some of the burns that you just received.
I think he's action surging for that.
Were you actually searching?
No.
Second
No.
one.
Second
second
wind
one's
is
a
a
bonus
bonus.
action?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought it was an action.
Matherdis.
Um,
Well,
Could
he
you-
still has an action.
Yeah, I
Could you-
haven't attacked yet.
Second wind isn't an action.
It's a bonus action.
Okay, cool. So that's really weird. So that's a 12.
Yeah, that's
And,
just with the
so-
yeah.
Yeah,
What?
it's because I rolled 4 on the blessed die.
Okay, so
But yeah, only a 12.
yeah, so your sword, as you try to stab at it again, it jumps out of the way and starts snarling at you some more. Next up, we have Mathis.
could you recall to me what the fan does? Since I got that still. Do you remember the fan of wind or whatever it was?
Cast
One
gust,
second.
doesn't it?
Can you know exactly what the name was? I have the
No.
D&D right here.
I don't know, it's just some sort of wind, like, fan.
Fan of mighty wind, something like that.
Wind fan.
Wind fan. That was what you named it. I assumed it just cast gust.
Wind fan. So the wind fan. Wind fan. While holding this fan, you can use an action to cast a gust of wind spell, save DC 13 from it. Once used, the fan shouldn't be used again until next dawn. Each time it's used before then has a cumulative 20% chance of not working and tearing its use if not magical tatters.
Add
So,
more oxygen to the fire. Yeah, that's great.
what does gust of wind do?
It could knock something prone.
I think it does damage too.
It does not.
Oh, that's weird.
I used to use
I
that.
thought, like, didn't it, like... I would assume it would push them back, or, like, reduce movement speed.
It reduces movement speed 100%.
Yeah.
Gust of wind. Gust of wind. A line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from any direction you choose for the spell to rage, and each creature that starts this turn on the line must succeed on it. Strength saving throw will be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves.
It lasts up to a minute.
I would
The
assume
gust
you have to keep the fan
disperses-
extended.
The gust disperses gas or
It's
vapor.
it's concentration. Yeah, the gust disperses gas vapor and it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area.
Yeah.
It causes protected flames in the entrance to dance wildly and have 50% chance of extinguishing them.
With this
Okay.
thing, it's not that simple. Probably, it just makes them.
This is hellfire. It's not regular fire.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't extinguish it, but
The hellfire has a very yellowish. I mean, the hellhound does have a very yellowish tinge to its fire, like a very ominous type yellow. It doesn't look natural.
it looks like pee.
So, were you going to use the wind fan? Wind
No.
fan.
I was gonna, but no. I'll just attack it. Be
Okay.
boring.
All right. So your sword flies.
14.
Oh, do you have a? Do you have a glaive?
No. Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
Okay, so I was just
Yeah,
wondering if you had a reach weapon or not. So no, okay, so your sword flies clean over the creature's head, and yeah, so that happens. And next up we have Lily.
Go stalagmite.
Stalagmite.
Without moving, I can cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, and the save is a DC 13 dex save, and he makes the dex save, so he dances out of the way of the fairy fighter.
Olay!
Doggy dances.
Next up, we have
The thing.
the thing, and it's going to turn towards the monk that has been bothering it. So,
Hello.
and does a 14 hit?
No, 14 is not hit.
All right. So as it lunges at you, it bites air as you dance nimbly out of the creature's reach. Next up, we have Phelan.
All right. She is gonna dexterously jump over here, face the thing, and try and punch it right in the snout.
Okay, and as you try to punch the creature, your fist flies right over its head. It jumps back and dodges nimbly.
Bad evil creature.
Jean Saint Florent.
Okay, alright. Punches. Punches are going to occur. All of these punches. Punch him.
Alright, so
I'm not going to roll because I'm pretty sure it misses either way. Right?
Okay.
Even if I rolled a 12, it wouldn't hit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so second attack.
Yeah, my 14 missed, and Phelan's 14 missed.
alright.
There we
That was
go.
pretty alright.
So
I'm
your
not gonna roll. I'm not gonna roll on that one either because I'm pretty sure it hits.
Alright, so the creature takes 6 damage from your how do you hit it? Okay, so the first attack flies. The first attack is flies wild. It was a ruse though, as you come up with your
Clever ruse.
knee
Well,
and
an
knee the
elaborate
creature
ruse.
in its snout.
The knee was the target all along.
Yeah,
Clever
So-
girl.
and then we have a Matique.
Okay, so well, now surrounded by allies, but nonetheless
If you and Dad want to
trying to jab this thing one more time.
but I'm just gonna double check if that's like before.
I have no idea if a 15 hits or not.
15 does hit, and the creature takes 9 damage. And you can tell it's looking really hurt now. There's molten lava pouring out of multiple wounds, and it seems like it's losing form. Okay, next we have Mathridus.
Cool.
For each person?
I guess a 24 would hit.
Okay, a 24 does hit.
And then 10 damage, and...
Okay, so tell me how you kill this creature.
Oh, I kill it with that.
Yeah.
Sure. I just want to, like, thrust the sword right in between, like, its head, you know. Or, like, right in the center of its head.
Okay, so as you thrust your sword right into the creature's head, it melts into lava, molten lava on its sword, and then it just dissolves in a pool of its own molten blood. Okay,
The harm will be. Ding.
so as the
That was
creature died,
brilliant.
you can those of you who are right here can see the slouched body of the prison guard with blood pouring out of its open, gaping throat.
Oh, is that the same fat guy as...
No, it's not. It's just the same model that I used.
Yeah, right.
Continue forward. Let's rescue the innocent
It's
people.
the man here. He has a black mask with eye holes cut into it.
Well, the dead man.
Yeah, the dead man. He just looks like a typical, evil prison guard.
Yeah.
Oh, and notably, as they immediately emerge from that fight and start off down the hallway, Matique will give a little aside to Mathrius.
Okay.
Your sun god's aid is useless.
Wow.
Every one of his attack rolls except the last one, he failed or succeeded regardless of the bless.
Like you would know if it was my god or not.
Okay.
That's
Maybe
true.
your skills are under par.
It's true. How would he know?
I'm gonna search the body of the dead guard here.
Roll me a perception check.
We'll do poop. Eh.
I'm not
Oh wait, I guess I can add a bless to. Can I add a bless to this?
You can.
No, I can't.
I'm not
No,
bad.
no, it's a attack roll or saving throw, not skill.
How about that?
Where are you standing right now? Let's see. Yes.
We're
Okay.
looking
So
right over the guy.
to the south, along the wall, you notice that a portion of the wall seems. Actually, we are in dim light. Okay, doesn't matter.
Even with dark vision?
Dark vision still applies pure blackness onto dim light, and it just turns pure blackness into dim light, which gives disadvantage on perception.
What's this
Check.
thing here?
That's
I
just
thought I also
a.
moved
that's
dim
the
light
empty
up a
room.
step.
Cool.
Regardless, you notice a sort of the outline, what looks like the outline of a rock door in the wall. But you would have noticed it kind of looks like a natural rock face. But your half-elf eyes are easily make out what looks like a pitted opening.
There's definitely some sort of door opening down there.
But okay,
We
so but
have-
you do see the what looks to be the
We have prisoners here.
prisoners in there. Yeah.
First things first. And since we got the key from him, she'll unlock. I'm gonna try to unlock the thing.
Okay, it does unlock. It was the right key ring, and the prisoners, looking haggardly and tortured, broken bones on some of them. Some of them look like they haven't been fed in weeks.
Poor
They
people.
just come up to you, and there's tears in their eyes, and the one woman says, "We thought we were gonna die down here. Thank you so much."
No worries, it's our job. Come on, follow us. We'll help you get out.
The one of them comes up to Valen and like extends his hand and like just touches her face. Like it's
Aw.
she's like, "Are you real?"
She'll cover his hand with her own. Like, of course.
Okay.
We'll get you out of
And
here.
so they move forward, and
And she'll point out where to go.
okay,
Lily's also handing them out food.
Yeah, Lily's
Yeah.
saving the day.
okay.
Yay!
And- all right, so they take the food, and they instead of waiting around and eating, though they do pile out as quick as they can. They want to get out of here, so they start going into the
Understandable.
direction.
Whoa.
Just trying to. Yeah, they start going in.
And they're taking Methodist like in a crowd surfing way.
They start
crowd
going in.
surfing.
So they pile out, and you see them disappear into the blackness behind you. All right.
How many of
Okay.
them were there?
4?
Like
Yeah, there
4 or
were 4.
5.
Okay, so you notice the outline of a door here.
Over here.
I want everybody to roll a perception check. If you're investigating the door, or investigation check actually.
Average.
Yeah, Lily.
All right.
Whoa, Lily.
Lily notices
Lily knows her
on the
shit.
right side of the door there seems to be what looks like a pressure plate hidden underneath dirt and some rubble.
Ah.
Alright, I'm gonna point it out to everyone and then motion them back out of the way.
Alright.
And then, which square was the plate on?
Look over here.
It's where the box. It's where that boulder is.
Well, we have a body we can conveniently throw onto the pressure plate.
Yeah, I was feeling a little worried about triggering
Alright.
that myself.
Oh crap! I didn't mean to type press enter.
I want a broom.
All right, so you press the pressure plate. Does anybody press the pressure plate?
Well,
That's what we're
I think we're
trying
gonna if it's just on the ground and we're assuming it's trapped, I say we just push the body onto it.
Okay.
It should and like just set it up, push it over with a stick or something, so everyone's out of the way in case it explodes. But let's do that.
Yeah, you know what it's like to have something explode in your face when you try to open it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe in a past life.
It's okay, Senpai.
Never happened.
Okay, so you throw the body on the plate. All right. So as you do that, you notice a bunch of darts shoot up from the ceiling and just pierce the body. But then the door does open, and you see what looks to be a chest filled with it's filled with a lot of copper, quite a bit of silver, at least 100 gold.
So
There
many
is a
pennies.
carnelian, chalcedony, some jasper, some moonstone, some quartz, two sardonyx gems, two zircons, and behind the chests you notice up against the wall what looks to be a mundane broom, and there's a very inconspicuous hat on top of the broom.
Hey guys, we totally walked into a Steven Universe episode.
An inconspicuous one.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, it's all. It's a cunning hat. It looks like a Jane hat.
It's a fedora.
No.
Well, if it's
Well,
a
at least
fedora,
not-
I
at
don't
least
think I'm
not
gonna wear
trilby.
it.
No, that's a trilby. If you're going milady, there's a difference.
All right, it's not a fedora. It looks like a whatever in India. Oh, no, it is a fedora. It's an Indiana Jones hat.
Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da 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 da.
All right. Does anybody have detect magic? At will. Or does anybody want to cast it? I'm straight up throwing. You just walked into the treasure room. You know what? I'll stop helping you guys out.
I don't have it, but I think I know what it is. But
Yeah, I don't have access to it.
Okay, so you see. So that's what you see.
Can I wear it anyway? Or does someone want to wear it anyway?
Yeah, somebody. Well, whoever you can wear it if you want.
If no one else wants it, I'll gladly wear
How
it.
does
Go for
it?
Paladin's
How does
good
attunement
tech
work in 5e?
Paladin's,
I've no idea.
Paladin's good tech magic.
Can I cast it as a ritual or whatever?
No, you can't. Not as a paladin. You don't have it off the bat as a paladin. Druids do. Clerics do, and wizards do. I don't know if anyone else does.
I only have one more spell today. I don't really want to use that.
All right. Well, you putting on the hat?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you put on the hat, you suddenly turn into a drow. You still feel like you, but
I felt a what?
But
A drow?
but everybody else sees you turn into a drow. But then
drow.
what?
Oh.
A drow.
a drow.
I
Sorry.
thought you said drell. I was like,
Okay, and then
What?
but then after a second, you turn into a half elf, and you just flicker in and out of all these forms. You still feel like you. You don't feel like you're transforming, but
oh, so I don't notice it really.
no.
I knew
you'll
it was
notice.
that. I knew it.
And
Is this chill?
so then suddenly you stop,
Does it look good?
and you know this hat. You know this hat will allow you.
It's a hat of disguise.
And you know that you just know that this hat will allow you to change your appearance. How many times per day? Let me see.
I just want to put this out there to
At will.
Robin.
So you can change your appearance at will while you're wearing the hat.
Cool.
I just want to point out to Robin that you can get detect magic as a druid. I just don't know if you took it and that's what you meant, but it is like on your spell list options.
Okay.
Don't druids cast like clerics as well?
Yes, by
Yeah,
preparing.
you can ritual.
So they have all the
cast,
spells and they just have to prepare it
Yeah.
that day.
but you can ritual cast it.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure there's no reason. Like I'm pretty sure you could just cast detect magic then, because you know it and you can cast it as a ritual.
Okay. So
Cool.
whoever's carrying the treasure, you can carry the treasure. Is anybody taking the broom?
Well, I do
Yeah,
need
I'll
to
take
sweep
the
up
broom.
later.
Okay. So as you grab the broom, you fly 20 feet straight up in the air,
Whoa.
and then
Whoa.
now you're hovering on the broom. Do you want to see if you can try to climb on the broom? Do you want to try to command it to go down back on the ground.
You're a wizard, senpai.
Oh, I'm on the broom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get up on it, jump on it.
Okay, so roll me a acrobatics check. I guess would probably be better than athletics for you.
Yeah.
Alright, so you do a nice little maneuver as you're hanging from one hand. You do kind of like a little somersault onto the broom.
I've worked the bar before, okay?
Yeah. And you now feel that you have control over this broom.
Cool. I'm gonna land on the broom. I'm gonna land on the ground.
Yeah. So here are the mechanics for the broom. For the hat, it just allows you to cast Disguise Self at will. Okay? If you're wearing it.
How many times?
At will, as much as you want.
Oh wow.
Oh man. I want to borrow that broom sometime and do like the Otaku no Video thing, just flying around. Not in a... Oh, I can borrow the hat of disguise and do it in a Betty Girl outfit.
Yeah, you
You
can
can do some daring rescues if you want
Heck
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad, but it's not that good for Jean.
Okay, well that's what the broom
Yes,
does.
please. Yes. Please.
Yeah, if someone who has range, it's best for someone who has range attacks. But Jean is very clearly melee. Like he's punching dudes. So, like, if
Or Lily,
wants
I
it,
suppose.
can grab it.
Yes, please.
being the most range.
Phelan's taking it because Phelan does seem like a good choice with this, considering Eldritch Blast.
I mean, we can always pass it around when we need to. But
True enough.
So we
sweet.
head on.
Yeah. Feel free.
At some point, we're gonna have to drag a chest out of here loaded down with coins and gems.
Yeah, when
what's-
we're done, we'll be fine.
What's south? Because there's a bunch of tunnels here.
That is
Nice.
Wow, it's quite a lot of stuff. 50 platinum.
It's a lot of stuff.
all right. So you think you're hidden, but you are crunching away. As you enter this chamber, as you're crunching away down the hallway, you're wondering what exactly is crunching underneath you, and you look down, and it just seems to be a bunch of charred bones.
Where the heck did I go? How did I suddenly
It's I'm talking about Lily
teleport?
right now. So Lily, you just noticed a bunch of charred bones.
Sorry, suddenly teleported.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, that was the...
So on the bones, you notice, in addition to being burnt, they show the telltale signs of gnawing. So you've seen the victims of wolf attacks before being a druid, and this looks similar to that. And you can put two together, and you kind of realize that this was the lair of the hellhound.
Okay, well, we killed all apparently one of those, and I'm sneaky, so I'm pretty okay with this.
Okay. Were you guys going to group up back in the center before you take on the locked door?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I think we're all smart enough to know to have the greatest numbers possible.
Yes.
Is that the last thing then?
Seems to be, yes.
Oh, this thing loops back around to the center. Okay, that makes sense.
I lost where people are.
Most of us are by the door. I think
By the
everyone's
big door.
is by the door.
Ah. Dynamic lighting is awesome, but at the same time, it is really difficult.
I'm not sure where the door is.
And
It's,
the main room is to the top right.
yeah, it's pretty much to the right of where you were before. Yeah, I'll try to ping it too. I'll ping it a bunch.
Alright.
Ping, ping.
Ah,
I just have to. Okay, so, did you guys want to prepare anything for when you open the door? You don't know what's behind the door? I'm just, are you guys just planning to open the door, or are you guys...
we got health potions of some kind, don't we?
Yeah, I have like 3 of them.
Yeah, I know we had 3 of the big ones. I didn't know if we had any small ones.
Lily's
I still have a
disguising
couple of
herself
good
again.
berries left.
I might have. I have 1 potion of healing, 1 potion of greater healing.
Lily's disguising herself again.
I know we have 3 superior health potions, just because that was on our list of crap. Although I think we used one.
Well, here's the thing. Do you want to be tricky? Because you can disguise yourself. You can disguise yourself at will, right? So why don't you just make yourself look like the jailer and open up the door, or one of the cultists that we killed? It won't buy us a
idea.
lot, but it might buy us a round.
It'd have to be pretty convincing. Like, because, oh, where did all the other people go? Did the like the Hellhound kill them all then?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't buy us a lot, but it'd buy us a round.
Perhaps.
It was just a
notably-
suggestion. It's not necessarily like vital or anything.
And notably, do we still have that fire breathing potion?
Ooh, good call.
Yeah.
Expendable magic wise, we've got a 3d8 line attack radiant item, 1-time use, and the
Oh yeah, I forgot
fire
about
breath
the
potion.
gem or whatever it was.
So we've got 2 expendable weapons.
The gust might be really good here, depending.
And a wand of magic missiles, but I don't know how helpful that would be here.
True.
Only certain people can use it. I think.
But if you set up the gust like here, and we could lure a few guys out, then they would have a hard time getting back. You know, piling up in numbers.
Oh hey, I could use the gust thing and stand on the broom and just whoosh rush through.
Well, you can move it as a bonus action, as part of the spell.
Yeah, so it's like
But being on the broom is a good call for this fight.
like
to be honest,
windsurf,
probably.
windsurf in and knock them all down. That would be
okay,
freaking
but
awesome.
Who wants to open the door?
I have already unvolunteered.
Yeah, you're already a stalagmite.
Yeah, the stalagmite said that.
You're a rock now.
Faye's gonna get up on the broom and like surf on it.
How many good berries were there?
I have 2 left, but I could make more if you need them.
Matik is at 14 out of 23. I wanted to
But
see if there was a way.
Yeah, you should eat those beforehand because they take an action to eat 1, and that's
Yeah.
only 1 HP.
and
so
also they're entire
pretty-
meals.
So they're pretty bad in a fight.
Yeah, on the one hand, would require a lot of good berries. On the other, I didn't want to blow one of the superior health potions on a single digit of health.
That's fine.
Okay, so who's opening the door?
If no one's gonna volunteer,
I do
I
it.
will.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what my health is right now, of how much I'm
Somebody
able to heal
opens
up
the door,
without
I'll
using a
rush in.
potion.
I just have to...
I do it. My AC
You
is
said you
actually-
had 9 digits worth of damage, right?
Well,
Or
1
9
digit
digits,
worth
9
of damage. 9 hit points. Worth
I
of
have a
damage.
a regular health potion if you want that one.
I think we agreed that you can just eat good berries, so you can just eat on 9 good berries.
That's 9 full meals.
You'll
Yeah,
be
but
fine.
yeah.
They're perfectly safe.
Yeah, it doesn't. It just fills you up for a day. It doesn't. It's magic. It doesn't need to make.
It's like aces and blackjack.
Yeah, should it, by the spell, by the berry being the rules are written say it doesn't make people sick. I think. Pretty sure.
Okay. So back up.
Yeah,
to
and also nourishment to sustain a creature for a day doesn't mean it takes up like space in your stomach as a day. Yeah.
Okay. So, who's walking up to the door and opening it? Move your token there.
Yeah, I vote for either Matherdus or Mektic in this situation.
Okay.
Jean's cool, but he's
Got a
got
shield,
not great
so-
HP and not great AC.
So as you place
Oh,
the
step
object in the door, you hear some gears grinding, and you see the door open slightly. It's making a lot of noise, and you hear, "What is that? I told them I was not to be disturbed during the ritual." And then
Quick, do a disguise.
Yeah, good.
so as the door opening and your group becomes visible to what looks like a room full of acolytes and a man standing over a fiery pit with what looks to be the mayor of the village, just restrained by nothing, slowly burning alive.
Oh. Whoa. This is turning into Silent Hill.
So do a perception check.
everyone or just Mathurus?
Methodist.
Oh.
All right, so you don't notice anything out of the whatever. You don't notice anything other than what I just told you.
what? Tell me what I don't notice, please.
Okay, anyway, the caster, he turns back. He's got horns. He looks to be a tiefling, and he says, "These were the adventurers you were supposed to kill. These are the adventurers that you were supposed to send to get the item. Now you will burn, and your village will burn. Stall the." And he turns to his acolytes and he says, "Stall them while I finish the ritual." And so,
Well, he was already burning, technically, so I don't know
I'm
what he was
going-
expecting.
I'm rolling initiative for the whatever dots I have on these guys. So everybody roll. Actually, yeah.
Don't forget
as
to clear
you-
the old initiative.
Yeah, I did already. But as you as he sees the doors opening, that's when he's commanding his people to move. So he now has a buffer of cultists around him.
Damn.
Who has the fan? Actually, no, it doesn't matter.
All right.
I'll say Phelan does.
And who's holding the gem and fire breath potion both?
I have the gem.
Okay.
Who drank the fire? Because you have to drink the fire potion beforehand, but you can hold it. So let's assume someone drank it.
All right. So by the time the doors open, there is a nice buffer of cultists between you and the All right. So now I'm gonna roll.
Don't want this many cultists.
So each one of the cultists, like each group of cultists, corresponds to the dots, right? That's how you're organizing it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have them all roll on one initiative for each dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. So like all the purples act on one area, and then everything else, like orange, acts on another.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I'm assuming that if anyone had the fire breath potion drink, it's the guy who was opening the damn door.
Yeah,
So-
I'd assume it's Methodist too.
1 sec. Let me just roll
Just you
initiative.
can, you can hold it.
You wouldn't want someone in the back with it when they would have to breathe on the frontline fighters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it also makes sense that if we're going to open it and we're assuming we're going to get bum rushed, that you would have it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Just saying, yeah, it makes
Fine,
sense.
I did preloaded.
Yeah, because you can hold it for like an hour or something. Like it has like a few uses, but it does. You can keep it in your belly for a bunch of time.
Oh, is it?
Like you don't have to drink it and then use it. You drink it and then hold it and then breathe it out.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'm like 99% sure on this.
First up, we have Phelan.
Alright. So, how high are the ceilings here?
Well, in where you are, it seems to be about 30 to 40 feet. But in this room, the ceiling itself is probably about 60 feet in the air.
So I can.
How tall is it in the doorway?
It's just past in the room that with the cultists.
Yeah.
It's just over. You actually can't see the ceiling through your dark vision after 60 feet.
All right. So how high is the doorway?
The doorway is there's actually like a natural choke point. So the doorway was about 20 feet tall.
Okay.
Okay, so I could still kind of fly over Methodist.
You could, yes.
Sweet.
You actually probably can fly over the cultists too, like out of their reach.
Yeah.
With 20 feet up, because they'd probably be able to hit like 10 feet up and not past 15 for sure. Unless they've got glaives, which maybe they do. I don't know.
No, they'll
There's
just see
probably casters
cultists.
in there.
Really?
And- Wait,
they
so what
just-
does it look like with the mayor up there? Is he just like hovering, or is he on something up there?
He's on what looks to be a sacrificial. He's hovering above what looks to be like a sacrificial chamber.
With just like lava immediately below him?
Yeah, he's he looks like as to be on the edge of life.
But he looks like he is sort of the catalyst for this ritual going on.
Yep.
So could I...
Oh, well, he looks like that, yes.
Could I try and fly over Methodist and try and like grab him and pull him out of the...
He is 5 feet away from the leader, who looks to be the leader. So leaving, you'd probably provoke an attack of opportunity.
But if I'm above him enough, like if I'm out of his reach flying in the air...
No, but there's no way, because when you put it into like a cube, he can hit like a 9x9 cube around him. So yeah, if he's 5 feet in front, there's no way that you can. Well, unless you grab him from the very back, I guess. Then
Yeah, I was thinking if I flew around back
Oh,
here
yeah,
or something
you'd
like
have
that.
Yeah, you'd have to fly around. You have a 50-foot fly speed.
Yeah, 50 foot, so I think I could get it back around here with that.
Yeah, but that would be the end of your turn.
Oh, you can't do an action with the broom?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you have to fly over Mathris, that's 10 feet, maybe 15 feet, depending on how high you fly. I'm taking like
Well, from
if you fly straight 10 feet in the air, that's 10 feet of your movement, right? If you fly, and then if you fly forward again, that's another 10 feet.
yeah,
How about casting Expeditious Charge?
You can do that. Yeah. Is that a bonus action?
Yep.
It allows you
you say from where Phelan is, it's 45 feet. But that would probably, like, given that you have to go up and down, you'd probably be able to get to the cultist, but not pull him out this turn.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
I cast Expeditious Charge. Which is just basically Expeditious Retreat, so adding, I guess, dash as a bonus action to each of my turns.
Okay.
So being able to double my movement.
But is the expeditious charge an action?
It
Or
is
bonus
a
action.
bonus action.
Okay, so you can't take the dash this turn. You can do it next turn.
But it adds it that
Well,
immediate turn.
unless you burn your
Oh, okay.
action to
Or does
do
it
that.
does it add an extra bonus action that you can take as a dash?
It adds it to the end of each of your turns, yes, including the one when you cast it.
But you
Yeah,
only
yeah,
get
but you just,
Oh,
you
that's
just
true.
burned
you
your
only
bonus
get one
action.
bonus action. You only get one bonus action per turn.
That's true.
So let me just look at the spell. Sorry, I should probably do that.
That's right, I'd lose my action, not the bonus action. So I
Yeah,
couldn't
but
grab
then
him.
how would you grab him without the action?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So you could position yourself this turn, maybe 50 feet up in the air. Who knows? But
Yeah.
yeah, you could definitely position yourself to pick him up next turn.
Okay. Then
I don't know if you want to just fly into a room full of cultists, though.
yeah, she'd at least kind of prepare, cast Expeditious Charge, and get ready for... Because, I mean, he can always breathe fire on the cultist first and then go in afterwards.
Oh no, you can. Wait. When you cast the spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action.
Mm-hmm. But I just couldn't use my regular action
Yeah,
since I used
yeah.
it to cast the spell.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess also the question is how
Well-
long...
you can still use your regular action to dash on this turn, but then you have no actions. You've used your bonus, and then your move, and then your normal. So you wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to grab him this turn either way.
Yeah.
Or like, you wouldn't be able to grab him and pull him out this turn no matter what you did.
Well, I can at least cast it now and prepare to kind of like rush in once Methodist does any spewing of cultists.
Yeah, but you still have an action, so you should pew someone.
That's true. Well then, how about trying to mess up this? Well, try and mess up this guy's concentration.
All right. Well, he has cover right now because he's behind his fellows.
Even if I was up in the air casting downwards
are
over
you-
them.
Are you up in the air?
Yeah.
Okay. Then he doesn't have. He doesn't have cover. No.
So try and fuck him. Come on. Ho! Holy shit.
Okay, so that does 2 damage. So you roll another d10, and that's your damage on the.
We're level 2, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you not have the
Whoa!
charisma bonus?
Wait, double
I don't have that
crit?
one.
No?
Oh my god! Really?
Wow.
Really?
He takes 3 damage.
Wow.
That is the least impressive crit ever.
Wow. That is the saddest. Yeah, I didn't take that invocation. I have 2 other invocations.
Well, what do you have to beat for concentration? Like, what's?
It's
It's minimum. It's 10 or half the damage they took, whichever is higher.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he makes the save, and
Goddamn.
he still seems to be holding the mare up in the air.
I'm not sure what the save is. I'm gonna look it up for you real quick. Cause I'm near the spell thing, but keep going. It's cool.
Okay, next up we have Lily.
That was sad.
yeah, it's obviously a concentration. I mean, constitution.
Alright, well, since it doesn't look like I can do anything from here, and we didn't get rushed right off, I'm gonna try and get a better look at what's going on. That's not good. And the one in front of the altar is the one holding the mayor up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that was terrible.
All right, so that is in that one, isn't it?
sigh.
That is, in fact, a nat one.
So instead of hitting the cult fanatic, I want you to make an attack roll against Mathras.
Just cast the spell again.
Yeah.
No.
And despite your very inaccurate Vine Whip, it just bounces off Mathras' armor and has no effect this turn. So
Sorry.
we see.
Fine.
So the cult fanatic, as he's holding the mare above the pit, he turns around and looks at the group, and he says, "Just give me a little more time." And he screams out to his fellows, and he says, "Then I can turn my full attention to them." And then, but can you cast regular spells when you are concentrating?
As long as they do not themselves take concentration, yes. So if like, he's a cantrip
Okay.
that's instantaneous, then yeah, he can cast.
So, turning his head slightly, he summons. No, is that concentration?
Summons are all concentration now, yeah.
So, spiritual weapon is a concentration.
No, spiritual weapon isn't.
He summons a floating sword above the warlock that punched him in the face with a eldritch blast. And
It hasn't been. Well, I guess never mind. He's not a aberration or fiend.
So, when you cast a spell, you can make me. Alright. So, he just creates a floating spectral spear, and it is driven straight into the gut of Phelan for
Ow.
7 force damage.
Oof.
And how high are you on the broom right now in the air? How high up are you?
It was probably about 10 feet.
All right, I want you to make a acrobatics check, or athletics, whatever is higher, because he did crit, and
Yeah, fuck him.
and you seem to be very skilled at riding this broom, and won't be able to be knocked off for the rest of the battle.
Yeah.
Someone's good at straddling.
Ooh. Next up, we have Mathridus.
Okay.
Forces of
I don't
evil.
know. I don't know how this fire attack works.
It's a 30-foot line attack.
Line. Fire.
Or we're talking about the potion of fire breathing.
Yeah.
The fire breathing's line.
Fire breathing's a cone. Isn't it? Is it not a 15-foot cone?
What did I type originally?
I don't know if you ever typed anything about the fire breathing potion originally. Besides the fact we got one.
All right, well, it can be a cone, I guess. Sure. I'll let it be a cone.
I'm assuming it's gonna be the DMG because it's a pretty
No, I
potion
made
of fire
it.
breathing is classic.
Was it a potion of fire breathing, or was this the item that was accepted?
No, this is the potion of fire breathing.
Okay.
I remember the gem was a line spell.
Yeah, the gem was.
Okay, so you're not using the gem, you're using the potion of fire breathing.
Right now I am.
Okay, I thought you were using the gem. The gem was a line attack. Yes, the potion of fire breathing is a cone. Let me just see how I got. Sorry, I have to pull up how it works.
I assume it's a 15-foot cone that deals 3d6.
Yep, sure.
I don't know that for sure, but
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Well, as I do that, I go. Well, I say,
Type out 3d6.
yeah, okay, sure.
and presumably dex save for half on their part.
Yep. 3. Okay.
After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC 13 saving throw or take 4d6 fire damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times or 1 hour has passed.
Oh,
So
so
you got 3 of those as a bonus action.
what's the DC? What's the DC for the save?
13.
13. And it's 46 damage.
Yeah, 4d6, not 46 for
Yeah, no.
die sixes.
And does it say if it's a cone or a
106.
line or if it's just single target?
It's a 30-foot cone, I think.
No,
30-foot cone.
it says as a bonus action you exhale at a target within 30 feet of you, which implies that it's single target. It just says a target.
Oh well, the one you have is a cone. It is a
Okay.
30-foot cone.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, well,
They
3d4
made it a lot stronger, but a lot weaker at the same time.
yeah, less overall damage, but
Okay, and so the 15-foot cone that hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys in front of you. It's 46. That's 13. And so DC 15 save.
DC 13, 1-3.
Okay, so this guy is obliterated. This guy is obliterated.
burn heathens.
3, 4. He dies, and so does he. So these guys have taken 6 damage.
That was a freaking bonus action, wasn't it?
Yep. I mean, yeah, as the original potion goes, maybe it's not a bonus action now.
So now,
Well, it's whatever you say it is. DM.
Yeah, this has officially become like a DM house item, so maybe it's not a bonus action. Who knows?
so you see the smoldering bodies of the cultists hit the ground, and you see a pool of water start forming underneath who looks to be the leader.
Was he melting as well? Did he get hit by the cone?
He did.
You say, okay.
He did get hit by it.
So was that my entire action?
That was your entire action. Drinking the potion was action, and then.
Sure.
Well, like he drank the potion beforehand because he can keep it for an hour. It's you can use up to 3 times. It ends in an
Oh, that's
hour
what's-
or after 3
Oh, you
uses.
already drank the potion. Okay, so no,
Yeah, he
no,
drank
you
it
still
before he
have
opened the door.
you still have your regular action. And your
Okay.
movement.
I'll move here and hit the purple dudes.
Okay. Were you smiting? Oh no, it was a 21 for 12 damage, and as you strike out with your sword, you lop off this cultist's head. All right, next up, we have the green cultists. So
Does the fire potion have any more charges, or was it just one off?
you have 3 charges.
Yes, you used 1. There's 2.
Was it all? Do I have to take an action to keep swigging from it, or did I just take the whole thing? So I can.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to keep swinging from it. You drank the whole portion. All right, so the green cultists, it is their turn, and they're going to start surrounding the person that walked into the room. Actually, 2 of them are actually going to start try to block off you from.
Oh my god!
From their yeah, I'm doing them in squadrons.
Yeah,
There's a lot of cultists there.
yeah. I just get. I'm fucking surrounded.
So what's your AC?
18.
So you get hit for 6 damage. This cultist in front of you swings, and he finds a chink in your armor on the right side, and this one behind you also swings at you in the leg. And since you just got hit by there, you weren't watching, and he finds a weak spot in your right behind your knee, and you take 6 damage.
That's right. 6 damage.
Yeah, and they say, you will die just like everybody in your beloved village. Next up, we have red cultists. So
Red cultist.
this one's going to move here, and then this one is going to move here, and you're now surrounded.
I am.
And they are going to make attacks against you.
Please don't.
All right, so this one right there lands what looks like it's going to be a devastating attack. He hits you right in the stomach, and it hits you he doesn't go deep since you have the nice padding of leather underneath, but then he twists the blade for another 3 damage. And so you take 5 damage from the cultist in front of you.
Was that a crit?
Yeah.
How mean. So was that 6 damage you said, or 8, or?
You took
I wasn't
5.
listening. 5, okay.
Yes.
Completely wasn't listening.
Next up we have Matik.
Okay, important question here is, can I occupy this square?
You can occupy that square. It is ankle deep water at that point.
Okay.
Is it
So-
extra movement to go through it? Just as a question. The water.
It is difficult terrain.
Okay, cool.
I'm only moving 1 square, so irrelevant for me, but
Yeah.
potentially relevant for others.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rage, getting that out of the way right now.
Okay.
And charging in and hacking at the occultist immediately in front of me.
Okay, roll.
If this is the rest of the dungeon, can you take off the lighting? Because I can't see anything behind me.
Oh, okay.
Or if there's more, then
No, it's not. One sec. Let me go to dynamic lighting.
Oh, that
Don't upgrade me.
range.
And
We are
That
not.
range.
as you let me turn off the dynamic lighting real quick.
Yeah, Sparkle Gem's the only person in sword range if I hit someone other than me.
are you sure it was? Are you sure it wasn't a bless? Oh no, it's a raid. You sure it wasn't like a rage die or something?
All right.
How the fuck do you get 8 on a attack where you roll a 1? So it's a
You see the
plus
whole-
7.
You can see the whole dungeon now, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So,
Wait, can I get a...
It's like how would you get?
The 1 is at the end.
do you still have a bless?
Oh, yeah, which I don't have, do I?
Do you
Well,
have any-
it depends.
Did you use all your blesses?
Well, it's 1 minute bless, isn't it?
Yeah, and that
But it's
would've
also
been passed.
concentration. You
Okay, never mind. So you swing right over the first cultist's head in a blinding rage. You don't you just swing blindly at him. It clearly misses. I want you to make an attack roll against Lily.
No, it's not a crit fail. It's not a crit fail. It was a 2.
It was a 2?
It was a 2.
The-
That one was
It
from
was
the
one-
bless.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it's
once
not
again
tagged
the
on at
blessed
the
die.
end.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I
'cause-
understand.
No
Yeah,
fucking way
I-
to get plus 7 on a at this level.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if it was
alright.
actually a crit fail, that would have been like a 2 or a 3.
All right, so you just miss. You're enraged, and it's just you attack, and you're not concentrating. It flies right over its head, right over the cultist's head. Next up, we have the orange cultists, and why can't I? Am I on the? There we go. And they're just going to move up and position themselves in front of you, just to block the doorway a little bit better. Conveniently, probably to get obliterated by Matthews's next blast weapon. Next up, we have Jean Saint Florent with his very poor. He just wasn't ready for this battle.
I even though I knew exactly when the door was open, I was totally surprised when the door opened.
Yeah.
There's no way for me to move through enemy squares, right?
No, you could do. I would let you maybe do some. If you roll a good acrobatics check,
Well, as long as he doesn't
Jump
end his
off.
turn in a square we occupy, he's fine, right?
jump off
If it's so crowded, it might shine
Not
up.
not enemy. You can move through ally squares, but not enemy squares. As far as because halflings specifically can move through enemy squares with that, and that's fine.
yeah. The
This
door.
might be too crowded.
Matique would have to kill somebody and then take that person's spot for you to get in there to help Matherdis.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if I killed someone and didn't move forward, he could take the spot of the killed person.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm asking is, can you occupy a square with one of us and then make an attack and then move forward if you kill the guy, or backwards if you don't?
Yeah, you can. I think you just can't end your turn in that square. So yeah, you could definitely probably move into Lily's square.
Definitely, probably. Sorry.
You can move into Lily's square, make your attack, and then leave the square. And-
Can I do a combo technique with Phelan and grab onto the broom? Because I'm pretty sure together we're not 400 pounds.
No, okay.
And hitch a ride over and dive bomb one of these cultists.
You could probably do that. Yes.
Funny because Lily was going to do the same thing.
Are you going to delay your turn? You guys
Well-
can both do it, I guess.
Can
Well,
Lily get on too, like between the three of us, because she's tiny?
If you use your action, you
I
can,
only weigh
grab Lily.
37 pounds.
They are the next 3. The 3 of them are in order, in the initiative order to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, Phelan's next. I was gonna say that if we're gonna do this by rules, I would go probably move beside Phelan and get on the broom, with whatever movement I have, and then ready in action to dive bomb a cultist when I feel like it. Which I'm cool with.
Okay.
This is going to be the most awesome thing ever.
Oh God, I hope so.
And before crit fails everywhere, and then you land at the lava.
Hey, same team.
And I'm just saying.
I can't be
okay,
knocked
good
off my broom. I can't be knocked off my
Alright,
broom.
so are you going on the broom?
Yeah, no, there's other people can.
Alright, and then,
Hell yeah, I'm going on the broom.
Phelan, are you going to grab Lily and then take her with you? Because grabbing her would be your action.
No, I was gonna use
No.
just the movement to like get down where she can jump on herself and use her movement
Okay,
for
yeah,
that.
I'll let her use a free action to interact with object, and then jump on the broom.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so you're jumping on, Alex?
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
I am.
Yep.
Okay, so,
That we'd like
alright.
This is the most
surf.
ridiculous thing.
This is the most coolest thing ever. This will be the best heroic entrance ever. Okay, so have the broom surf on 3 people on it, racing over the cultist heads over to the other side.
Dun, dun, dun,
And where are you gonna jump off, John? In the middle of this, probably around here.
I'm gonna do the legal action and jump off. Can I jump off here? Can I stand in the square? Or do I have to jump off here?
You can't stand it. You can stand in that square.
Okay, because I'm assuming that Phelan's gonna pass over here, so this isn't that crazy of a leap.
Okay.
Okay, and then as I jump down, I'm gonna punch this cultist in the head.
Prefer you weren't there.
Me?
Actually, wait, no. No, never mind, you're fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
go.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna punch this cultist in the head.
Punch him.
Weapons and punch it.
Are you jumping down from the... Do you want to try to land on him and mitigate your fall damage? I would take... Like, as the broom's flying over.
Oh yeah, I guess I would have to do that. Yeah, I will totally dive bomb him and try to jump on. Like, I will drop kick him from this broom.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check. How many feet were you in the air?
Phelan needs to answer that question.
It would just be over people's heads, basically.
So it would be 15 feet in the air.
Okay,
Uh,
I rolled a 18.
So, okay, yeah, I'm going to say that you successfully mitigate your fall damage, but I'm going to roll a reflex save for this cultist.
Yep.
And, and he makes the reflex save, so I'm going to have him take half damage from your fall. And he takes... You land on him, and he looks like he started... He kind of... You break his arm. You break his right arm.
Cool.
But he survives.
Is it just the so I'm just taking the action to do a fall and I don't get the no attack? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
I would say that your action would be to dive bomb him.
Yeah, that's cool. I can totally deal with that.
Alright, but he does look really hurt. Alright, next up we have Lily. Or Phelan, sorry.
Alright, so once we're on the outside, she's gonna try to maneuver the broom, just sort of be like slightly under the mare so she can grab him and like kind of pull him over the over it, so he's kind of like
He it looks like that although he's floating in the air, his like as you're behind him now, you notice that his ankle is chained to his ankles are chained from behind to the platform.
Okay. Then...
Can she at least bring him upward out of the heat?
Yeah, she can.
Yeah. Then she try to like, lift him away and angrily point at the main warlock guy. Like, you who would make a deal with the devil and cause such pain to innocent lives, halt your wicked ways and surrender in the name of justice. And if she can, she'd try to like fire another Eldritch Blast at him.
Alright. Make the attack roll.
Damn it.
That is a miss. He looks at you as your blast misses, and he says, "You will all burn, just like your beloved village." And then next we have Lily.
Kick his ass.
Okay, so where I place my token is where I want to jump off the broom to. And as I'm falling, I want to hit the guy, or at least take a swing at him with the thorn whip and try to pull him into his altar.
Okay. And okay, so your thorn whip burns up from the altar before it reaches him. Oh, did you cast it twice? I'm taking the first.
I didn't
attack.
mean to.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, I
taking.
didn't mean to cast it twice.
Okay, so next up we have the cultist, and he is going to point at Phelan, and he's going to say, "Grovel before me," and you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
This is a charm effect, right?
Yes.
I have advantage on that.
All right.
Fuck.
That might just about do it.
You hear his voice in your head, and but your elven resistances combined with your fey ancestry allow you to overcome it, and you will have a mighty headache for the next hour, but you do manage to shake off his command.
Foul villain such as yourself will not thwart a hero of justice.
All right, next we have Matherdus.
Yeah, firing. Fire my laser. Well, actually, no. Just the fire.
Okay. In which cone can you draw it for me?
Sure. Like that.
Okay, so
Whether 15 foot is in that way.
all right, so you hit everybody there. Hit all these guys except for maybe this green guy to the south.
I was gonna say that this is a totally valid cone, according to like the DMG thing, but you can totally do that as a cone.
Okay.
How is it?
Yeah. You can like pit the angle to be weird like that if you want to.
All right, so I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves. One for the big bad evil mean guy, and it looks like only this guy saves. So roll your damage. 46.
3. Oh, 4, was it?
46, I think I said.
Sure. That sounds like an extra 2. 14.
14. So
No, it is 46. I still have it up. Yeah.
It burns, it burns.
Oh, what a world, what a world!
No.
My only regret is being burned by fire.
All right, so
My only regret is having bonitis.
the main cultist, he looks now his feet are completely gone in what looks like to be just melting. He's losing form. It kind of looks like almost a giant block of ice is melting. It's losing its color. It's losing its form.
Just a quick aside. Did he take damage in the last attack?
Yeah, he's gonna have to make a
Concentration. Yeah.
No, I can't really move.
Is he like an aberration or something like that? Or like a fiend?
Alex knows what he is.
But if he was, then if I still
Isn't
had
he a
my
tiefling?
protection from good and evil, he would have had like disadvantage
What?
on anything he did to me.
You said he looked like a tiefling.
He is a tiefling, but he is melting. He looks like a giant block of ice.
Oh, weird.
I have an idea what he is, OOC, but I see
Alright.
no reason that Lily would know.
In character, yeah, that's a thing.
He he loses his concentration on the mayor, and the mayor falls into the fire pit.
What? No, I totally had him pulled up.
Oh no!
I had him pulled up.
Oh, you do have him pulled up. Okay. All right, you do. Never mind. The mayor falls and
Oh,
is caught
across-
by the broom.
Across the broom.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the guy behind me, the green one. If that's my bonus action.
Okay. You're gonna attack who?
The green one that's behind me.
All right. So you lop off this cultist's head in the fiercest swing you've ever done. Now we have it is Red's turn. So, occultist, the cult leader, he turns to fanatic to the left of him, and he says, "You aid me, get him off that broom." And so he's going to go and try to climb up, and you get enough attack of opportunity, Methodist.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Yep.
Kick his ass.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to roll twice. That was a 13.
Well, 13 hits. Roll for damage.
9.
Okay, so as he tries to move past you, you stab him in his stomach, and he falls over, completely dead. And so the leader, he says, "Useless peons, you help me!" And he points to the next cultist. And you've used your opportunity attack, and so this one is going to move.
I don't think I can have 2. Yeah, sorry.
So he moves up onto immediately in front of the mayor, and he is going to. Well, he's in front of him in that square. So he's going to make a strength check to move the mayor off the broom and into it.
No. Kick his ass.
All
Is that like
right.
standing there? Isn't that like close enough for me to get an opportunity attack on him?
No, not when he moves into your range.
Yeah, he has to move out.
Yeah. So okay. So he fails his athletics check, and he tumbles onto the broom. And this is a particularly fat cultist. So
Oh, fuck no.
the broom now is only about 2 feet above the fire as it sinks as a result of all the weight on it. And it looks like it's about to burn up.
Oh,
But-
fuck.
But not yet.
Come off.
Not yet. It hasn't moved yet. All right. So it just looks like it's fraying underneath the fire. And
John!
so you get. Next we have I deleted
Mystique,
his initiative by accident. Mystique, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
But yeah,
the cultists have 2 attacks, so I'm going to attack Mathridis with them.
But it does look like you accidentally removed 2 cultists worth of initiative.
Yes, I did. So Mathridis, you take 8 damage as they both swing simultaneously from either side of you, and right across your chest and your back. And you kind of fall a little bit. They do it like opposite, so it's like okay. Anyway, so which cultists were next? The green ones, I think. Yeah, before you, So the green ones come next, and that one's going to attack Natik. Your AC, Natik? Oh, that doesn't hit. So you dodge out of the way nimbly.
Fantastic.
And then it's your turn now.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Okay. So
that's actually 10.
10 damage. So in your blinding rage, you somehow cleave this cultist in half with a one-handed longsword. So he is now 2 halves split straight down the middle like a melon in front of you on the ground, dead. Next we have Jean-Saint Florence.
Well, and also moving up here.
Word up. Okay.
Oh, wait. These 2 cultists turn right here.
Okay, cool.
All right, noticing the failure of the one cultist to actually have that guy bring the mayor into the fire pit, he's going to command his other two to make the same attempt.
Fucking fuck. I still haven't used my bonus dash on this, so I could get up in the air again.
Alright, so... Alright, so this one trips and falls headfirst into the fire without even making it to the broom. And you hear his screams as he burns alive. And then the next one runs, he's like... The cult fanatic is just amazed at his followers' incompetence. And this one makes the same strength check. And this one pulls the other cultist himself and the mayor down off the broom into the fire.
Can I try to grab him? At least
Wait. As the mayor... Okay, so where is the mayor falling from?
Right in the middle.
Okay, as the mayor is falling, can I use my reaction to make a grapple check?
Yeah.
Because he is falling, he technically provokes an OA.
Fourth movement does not.
Yeah, right, he's falling, force movement.
But I will...
Right.
Can I use my reaction?
I will allow you guys to use your reaction to make an athletics check, but I want you to know that if you fail to catch these three heavy bodies, you will also be pulled into the fire pit.
Rest in peace.
So I will allow you to make that, but I just want you to know ahead of time that you could be incinerated if you fail.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not good. I don't think there's anyone in there that John is particularly into saving. Maybe the mayor, but maybe not. So at that risk, I think I'm okay.
Feeling brave?
Good thing is he pulled them off the broom, so the broom is still intact.
That's true.
Did you hear that?
The broom will be okay for Lily.
I'm
feel
just
like-
asking if I can use a bonus action as a reaction.
What were you planning on doing in your reaction?
Casting Healing Word.
On?
The mayor.
Sure, you can. I'll let that slide. You can cast Healing Word on the mayor.
Would it be worth it? I mean, he's falling into lava.
Yeah.
He might bounce.
I feel okay. I'm gonna say this just because I don't do this very often, but I feel like it would be against Faye's character not to try to save somebody, even though like he did the wrong.
I'm just saying, there's like a 200-pound cultist there. The mayor was not a small guy either. He was a fat mayor. Fat greedy mayor is another 200 pounds. There's and then there was.
Do we know for sure that he was still evil, or whether he was like replaced with somebody? That's the thing.
Well, it looks like he was being given orders and he failed them, based on the dialogue that you heard earlier.
Honestly, at this
He
point,
did try to
I
kill
don't.
us.
So he was evil. Okay.
Oh, he wasn't evil. He was just being coerced on throughout his life. But it doesn't really matter at this point. All you know is that earlier the people that ambushed you on the road were sent by the mayor, and as you opened up, you see the mayor being tortured, and the cultists yelling at him for not killing you guys and not bringing you the statue that he wanted.
Right. So it's not that I care so much at this exact moment about his guilt or innocence, but I don't want whatever he's doing to work. I want to fuck
Well, I mean,
up
he's
his
going to be
spell.
fine. If anything, try to grab Thorn Whip on me as I try to grab him. So maybe you can pull us both.
Will you let me get away with that?
I will. If your Thornwick successfully wraps around Faye, I will let you pull her out if she falls in. if she fails her athletics.
Let's not take damage though.
That's why I didn't want to use it on the mayor.
Yeah, she will take damage. The mayor is chained to the sides, to the back of the pit. So if he falls in, you can pull him. If you pull, you might be able to pull him up, but then he would just fall right back down again into the pit.
I just want to put this out there. Even if you were to bring him down to 0 HP, you can choose to knock him unconscious instead of killing him. You can just do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to use.
So you
can.
Faye would take probably about a D6 fire damage if she failed her save, and then whatever your damage your Thorn Whip is to be pulled out.
It's
Yeah,
a D6.
So she'd be taking a D12 worth of damage, which would knock her out, but probably wouldn't kill her.
Yeah.
So do you still want to make the save?
I'm gonna give it a shot just because I feel like it would be against
Alright, roll
her
the
principles to just, especially since she was trying to keep him from
Yep.
being killed here. This is against her. Come on, inspiration.
So
Be
it's
nice
not,
to
it's
me.
not like we can't always kill him later if we decide he needs to be killed.
Yeah.
Okay, so Faye, I want you to
Fuck.
roll your Vine Whip now. Okay, so you take
It's like
2
the
fire
Vine Whip.
damage and 1 piercing damage from the Vine Whip.
What was it?
Um,
What was the fire?
2 fire damage.
Oh, 3.
So as the bodies fall into the pit,
Wah.
you see
As the bodies hit the floor.
as the bodies hit the fire lava floor, everybody sees our heroic warlock trip and fall trying to capture the bodies,
Oh, wait. I can't.
be pulled into the fire pit, and everybody disappears completely underneath the surface of the lava, but miraculously she's pulled out before being completely incinerated by
The one time I could be knocked off the
Druid's
broom.
vine. Okay, and as the mayor and co enter the pool of lava, you see the cult fanatic just smile triumphantly, and he says, "It happened much earlier than it was supposed to, but this will do. Your
Wait.
village will be destroyed." And as he's saying this, just a pillar of fire, when what looks to be, everybody roll a perception check.
How? We broke his concentration early. He lost a spell.
Well, it wasn't just. It would like you. You know that you can feel magic emanating from the pit as well.
God damn it.
So okay, so Lily sees within the pillar, and so does John, in the pillar of fire, what looked to be flying skulls or spirits or what seemed to be some sort of demonic entities just flying up, and the pillar it shoots straight up into the ceiling. As it shoots up, you see what looks to be a hole in the ceiling, just like a natural looking hole. And I want somebody who has geography. Does anybody have knowledge geography? I'll let Lily roll knowledge nature on this.
There is no knowledge geography,
There's no
technically.
knowledge. It'd probably be survival
History?
or knowledge nature.
So
Yeah, it's
it
probably.
looks to be the hole of a well. Like what would, like, you notice, like in the room itself, there is it just looks like this used to be a natural water wellspring, and this pillar of fire with this is hellfire, so it's like greenish yellow shooting up through the ceiling with like entities inside it, just shoots straight up through the well, through the hole in the ceiling. And Lily knows that it is a well, like the hole of a well.
Yeah, there was a well in the village, so rest in peace, village.
So you see, and as this happens, the cult fanatic says, "Your village will burn. Maybe not as quick as I anticipated it to burn, but it will burn."
I want to kill him.
Okay. Next we have we have Jean Saint Laurent, I think.
I'm gonna run up to this dude
Yep.
and punch the crap out of him.
Okay.
So many punches. I wish I had advantage.
Let me see if that actually hits. Because he... Actually, wait, Shield of Faith is concentration, isn't it?
I don't believe Shield of Faith is concentration.
Was that the +2 AC thing?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it is.
Okay, so that does hit.
I miss inspiration.
So you hit him for 7 damage, and as you punch him in the face, he just chuckles.
Oh,
And he
and
points
then
his finger at you. Oh, what are you doing?
that's cool. And then he goes to point his finger at me, and then I grab his finger and try to break it because flurry blows is a thing.
All right, so as he tries to point at you,
Oh.
Nah, that's not gonna hit.
try to
But-
put his finger out of the way, but
Joe, that was all just a ruse because what I really wanted to do is kick him in the gut.
okay.
Sweet.
And you kick him in the gut as he's pointing at you. He takes 5 more damage, but then he just coughs out. He coughs out the word burn as you kick him in the stomach, and you take 3d10 fire damage. Well, yeah.
Oh, there's no save?
For Hellish Rebuke, is there a save?
I have no idea. I don't know the spell.
Oh, reaction of I think it's a. I think it's an.
There is a dex save.
Yeah. Oh, it's a dex save. Yeah.
So I want you to roll.
It's only saved for half, though.
That's cool. I can deal with that. So it's a dex save?
Yes.
Luckily, I am proficient. Yeah, that was pretty okay.
Good thing.
Yeah.
So you take half of 25. So you take 13 fire damage
Okay.
as you kick him, and you feel his vengeance in the fire that burns your bones.
All right.
All right,
You'll feel my vengeance in the
are you
fist.
gonna
of his
move
face.
out of that square? Because he's actually in that square.
Please tell me you're gonna do inspiration sometime,
Well,
because I'm gonna
I'm-
need it after all the shit I'm probably going to pull
Oh,
later
sorry.
on.
I wasn't gonna move into a square. I was just gonna move to punch him. So that's cool. I'll just be here. That's
As you kick him in the stomach, you notice you don't feel ribs cracking, but you feel what seems to be the fracture of ice give way.
Oh yeah. Screw this guy. Okay. I'm surprised he's still standing. Like really surprised he's still standing.
It's
Are these
realised that he's
cultists
vulnerable
all
to
actually
fire.
like living or aberrations?
No, well, everybody else has died in a pool of fountain.
Well, I just want to point this out to Mike.
Yep.
You know he should have half HP if he is the thing I'm thinking he is.
Well, he does have half HP.
He's just has that many hit dice.
The main guy, yeah.
Okay. Well, screw him.
So next up we have Phelan.
Okay, so where do we stand now after that little crappy sad maneuver, besides her being really, really disappointed in herself? So Lily pulled her
okay.
back
So
up
it's,
onto
now that
the
everybody,
broom, or-
wait. Now that everybody has noticed that this guy, there's a pools of water flowing underneath him. When he's being punched, he doesn't buckle like a normal human being. I want whoever has knowledge arcana. I want them to roll an arcana check.
I am not proficient in Arcana.
Is anybody? Can anybody just? I'm gonna say that Phelan is our arcane caster, and that's it.
Yeah,
So
I
Phelan,
don't
you can
technically
roll.
have it.
You can roll it though.
Yeah, we had the sorcerer.
All right. These are all
wait.
symptoms of what you know as to be as. Nobody else knows this, but these are all the symptoms of what you know. You've heard of in distant books and ancient tomes. It's called a simulacrum.
Okay.
And
Well, if you let the
it's-
party know that, I'm not gonna say what I want to say. But yeah,
Oh, I sort of know what a simulacrum is.
So they're fake.
I know what simulacrum is.
So, yes, it's just all like a fake thing.
Oh.
Damn it.
You know, a simulacrum is a clone.
Yeah, you take a bit of their body, don't
A
you?
very powerful caster can create out of ice and snow of themselves. That has it's a weaker form. It's a weaker version of themselves that they can create, and it lasts one day.
It's not weaker. It's more fragile, but it copies all
This one's
spells,
weaker.
all whatever. But
This one's weaker.
I just have a quick question.
Mhm.
The Hellish Rebuke he used was he using it as a level 2 spell?
There's a level 3. Tiefling's
Oh.
level 3 spell.
Okay, cool, got it.
Okay. Well, let's see. Did you manage to keep me pulled back up onto the broom?
Yes, you are on the broom now.
Okay. So she's just super pissed. She's going to fly the broom over, like, straight at him and basically punch him as soon as, like, she's in range. To, like, try to knock him back off the altar thing.
Flying around the Hellfire, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, just pointing that out.
Yeah, I forgot it was, like, a good thing, so it's, like... Okay, knock him, like, that way off the... this way
Into
off
the fire?
thing.
Are
Yeah,
you
fuck
on
him.
Okay, so make a shove. It's an athletics check, and he's gonna make one too.
Can I just try to punch him into it?
No.
You can shove him,
Yeah, you have to shove him.
Yeah.
but that's not damage. That's just a thing.
Yeah.
I have a great idea. Wow, I have a great
make the
idea.
athletics check. He rolled a 19.
Well, there went my good athletics check.
Wait.
Huh?
Sorry. I have a thing. I have a great idea, but that's for later. Okay, sorry. Keep going.
Oh, fuck. Now I just want to punch him.
Well, this could kill him in one hit.
Nope.
Oh,
Because he
nope.
rolled
So
way too high. I have acrobatics. That's my good thing.
He stands his ground.
Acrobatics is my good thing. I'm gonna try to, like, backflip off him. I should have just punched him.
Okay, so next up we have Lily.
Okay. I can't, is my token moving?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. The image of it isn't moving for me. I think it's because my tablet's on. So I'm going to move to here, and since the mayor was doomed, I'm going to use my healing word on, sorry, I'm terrible at names.
Okay, so 4 HP was healed.
Who's it targeting?
Sorry, let me reload the page and see if I can ping normally again.
Sorry for the combat heavy weeks. This is just, it has to happen for the story to continue.
Yeah, of course.
No, combat's fine. I don't mind combat too much.
Good, because there's another big combat encounter right after this.
We may be doomed.
No, I'm
That's Matthew.
gonna have you guys level.
Mathers,
Okay.
gets healed.
Oh, cheers.
So he has 4 hit points to Matherdis, and I think I am done.
Okay. So our cultist turns to the monk that just kicked him in the stomach, and he says, "If you will
Hello,
not,
that's me.
if you will not burn, your lifeblood will sustain me." Uh, and he is going to reach out against you,
Okay.
into your chest.
This is a spell attack.
Yes,
This is not for a saving throw.
it's a melee spell attack.
Okay, cool.
And
I'm going to use my reaction.
well, you
to-
don't need to because it doesn't hit. So as
Okay,
he
cool.
as he reaches out, he's no monk with his hand. Your monk-like reflexes just kind of slap it away. You're like, "What are you doing?"
What do you think you? Listen, you can look, but you can't touch.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna start some drama. You don't want no drama.
Okay. Yeah. So that happens, and then next we have Matherdis.
Methodist. I'm not sure if you checked chat, but you should use that fan.
But
To blow the hellfire away from the.
Because it's going through the well opening.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
Oh, Phelan has it. Oh, okay. Phelan should have done that. That's cool. Whatever. It's good. But yeah, that's a thing that should happen. Sorry.
That's cool. I'll just act actually, yeah, I guess I'll have to kill the guy below me.
Okay. That is a hit, and
Right.
tell me how you slay this evil cultist.
8 damage. Just like all the other, like basically, just lob his head off again, I guess, like the rest. He's not any specialer than the others.
Okay. And then the cultist behind you, and it's his turn to attack. Does a 17 hit? No, 17 does miss. Okay, so his attack just scrapes off the back of your armor.
So yeah.
Next up, we have Matik.
Okay, Matik is going to continue forward then. A bit beyond words at the moment, just laser vision killing
no.
machine on Mr. Cultist Leader.
Actually, can I do my breath attack since I've got like one more left?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I make it so it's the
Oh, wait, you already did your turn, didn't you? Oh, it's a bonus action. Sorry, yeah. You can make it so
it's a
hit.
bonus action?
Yep.
Just the cultist and no one else, like the main guy, no one else.
Yeah, you can do 46.
Cheers.
Yeah, you could direct that cone from that point because you could like do the same. Yeah.
Alright, so he takes 8 damage. Alright, he's looking hurt. He is now melting at quite the pace,
But still alive.
but still alive.
Okay.
Now his features have all melted together. Like he just looks like Clayface from Batman. But ice, and snow. If you
Yeah, well, in that case, same deal.
Next, it's not your turn yet. I forgot. It's this cultist's turn, and he is going to attack Matherdis for trying to burn his master. And you take 4 damage.
Okay. Well, my health doesn't move then.
Okay.
I didn't
You
have
gain
to.
and lose 4 HP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so now Matik's turn. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That max damage though.
And that's actually, again, 15 dueling.
All right, and your rage.
Rage.
Rage adds
That-
damage.
It already incorporates the rage.
Okay, cool. And so, tell me how you shatter this block of living ice.
As usual, nothing showy. He's just, like, tunnel vision right on the cultist lord. He just walks straight up, straight line, maybe even, blasting Phelan out of the way with his offhand. Just straight line to the cultist guy.
Okay.
I always picture Muktik
Shouldn't be
attacking like a
raging.
Tonberry. Like he just goes up and just goes dunk.
And
All
just a big, wide cross slash, just center mass, more or less.
All right. So, so the
The pommel of his sword probably is like a couple inches from Jean's face.
okay. So you shove your sword into the block of living ice, and it shatters as soon as your sword pierces to the hilt. Next, we have Jean Saint Florent and the last cultist.
Notably, it was a wide slash, not a pierce.
Oh, okay. So you just slash at him. I'm like envisioning like a Roman, like shield, stab, But yeah, okay.
Would I be
But
able
it's a wide
to?
range, okay.
Would I be able to get the fan off Phelan this turn and use it?
Yep. Interact.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
sure.
this the action?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I can get and use the fan this turn and not attack the cultist, I'm fine with that.
Okay. You can do that.
Okay, and I'm gonna use it, and I'm going to blow it here, going in this direction.
Okay.
And I'm gonna blow it up, and I'm hoping to just push all the hellfire like into the wall and away from the opening into the town.
Okay. Roll me a. What was gust? It was at a 50% chance of exceeding flames. Roll me a d20.
Okay. That
All right.
wasn't a good roll.
So it falters for a bit, and you see the flame, the flicker off, but it looks like it's gathering strength and will shoot up again next turn.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna back. So after I use the fan, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement,
Okay.
and I'm gonna back away to like here, away from the cultist, and maintain concentration because it lasts up to a minute.
Okay. Cool.
Gust.
Next we have Phelan.
Who has the radiant thing? Can we toss it into this thing and try to offset evil, the evil hellfire with radiant?
That is an
Sure.
awfully good question. Who did it get handed to?
It was me.
Could I do what he did and take that off of him?
Yeah, you can.
Could I take that off of him and try to like lob it into the well and try to
Yep.
blow up this hellfire? Okay. So she'd grab that, move the broom up, and lob it down with like full force.
All right.
The gauntlet
So
hand.
as the radiant gem, and it touches the hellfire pool. There is a shockwave, and the pool in the middle of the pool. There's a small explosion. So everybody within 5 feet of the pool make a reflex save.
Would that include Lily?
Is she within 5 feet?
Yeah, I'm within 5 feet of it.
Okay. It's a kind of a weird 5 feet, but okay.
Fuck.
Oof. Oof.
Fuck.
And Mathers.
But I can't
Yeah,
be
so
knocked off my
so-
broom.
I mean, you'd fall off if you got KO'd.
Yeah.
Was it just Dex? Yeah, Dex. Alright.
I'll probably get KO'd. I will almost definitely get KO'd.
Wow.
Each of you take 7 fire damage.
Yeah, I'm
Lily's fine.
KO'd. Phelan like flies back and falls off the broom, completely
Alright.
unconscious.
Sorry to do that to you guys, but when radiant damage interacts with hellfire,
Things explode.
yeah.
No, yeah, totally shit happens.
Like wham, fall, thud.
All right. How high up in the air were you?
Probably about like 15 feet. Well, depending on how high was he when I like tried to.
Yeah,
Push
when you
him.
grabbed the crystal, you would have
Yeah, I would have been down lower.
been close to the ground.
Okay, so I'd say it was less than 10 feet. You're not going to take fall damage. Okay, next up we have Lily.
I added a little something for Phelan right now.
Oh dear.
Alright, so I'm gonna move over to here. Say, Phelan, no, don't leave us.
That's always good.
And Methodist, did you have 7 health left, or?
Oh, sorry, I haven't changed it yet. Let me have a look.
I think you're unconscious.
Yeah, I've got 6 health, so I'm unconscious as well.
Okay.
Sorry, you already got a heal anyway.
Did you eat all the good berries?
Can
I believe-
unconscious
I
people
believe-
eat good berries? And no, I have 3 left.
I believe Metic ate some of the good berries, but not all of them, I guess.
Medic ate 9. She made 10 and had 2 left over, so yes, has 3 left.
Okay, makes sense.
All right. Next we have this cultist, and he's going to come over here, and he's going to attack. He's going to attack the little gnome that just appeared in front of him. And does a 12 hit?
I doubt.
A 12 does not hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so his scimitar flies completely wide. Next we have Metic.
Let's see. So 14.
Okay, so that does
Assuming
hit.
an 18 hits.
And you once again cut this cultist from collarbone to navel, and he falls to the ground dead.
Yeah, I basically just picture it as this cultist is coming up behind him. Medic's not even looking at him. He just whirls around with a roar, slices him straight across, blood scythes over the hellfire pit, and then he just turns back to the rest of the group,
As
completely ignoring the cultist.
okay, all right. So
Cool.
as the last cultist falls, you feel power, just a deep power emanating from the now destroyed pit, and you can feel it entering your bones, each and every one of you. And I want you all of you to level your characters to level 3. That just stabilizes your death save automatically. Everybody's full health.
Alright, cool.
Rad.
It's like sitting up like.
And okay,
Again.
does anybody want to do anything in the chamber? Before you
Is
guys level
is the
up?
Hellfire down?
The hellfire is down. You've destroyed the pit.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna stop concentrating on the wind.
But I want everybody to roll me a perception check.
Shit.
Boop.
Crap.
So, Jean, St. Florence, his exceptional monk senses can
So honed.
picks up the faint sound of screaming coming from above.
Okay.
Village is fucked.
And so can Methodist. He can hear it too.
All right, at least 3 people on the broom.
Yeah, that's say broom time. It's broom time.
Oh wow, yeah, I forgot about the broom. You sure you want to split the party?
I'm not going on that broom. And yeah, you probably don't want to split the
Do we have
party.
any rope? I mean, if someone just brings up a rope, we can
I'd split
It's
the
more than
party in the
60 feet,
sense
you
that
need, like,
bring the
lots of
people up,
posts.
drop them off, go down, get the rest, and bring them up as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's what I thought was happening.
And still dash.
Okay. All right. So
Oh, yeah,
wait,
right, you
level
still
up
have
your
expeditious
level up your
speed.
characters. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll my
Okay, I need to run
HP.
AFK and do an
Oh, I
errand real
didn't
quick.
mean to bring the players over there.
Oopsie.
Okay, I'll take that 5.
Alright. Move you guys back. Level up. I'm gonna put health bars on everything in the village.
Oh, Robin said she has to do an errand, so that is good.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be a minute.
So I'm saying you should probably put the martial classes up first. Straight up.
Gotta defend that beachhead.
How much health does a guard have? That is...
Please tell me punch damage goes up. Please tell me punch damage goes up. Please tell me punch damage goes up.
It does not.
Oh, so sad.
It doesn't go up until
Yeah.
level 5.
Oh, wow. That's a while. That is a while. Whatever. But I did get deflect missiles, so that's cool.
And you're in a monastic tradition, for whatever that matters.
Yeah, it's gonna matter.
Oh yeah, you, like
Because
you do like
Yeah,
push
monastic
actions,
traditions are
the
neat.
key.
yeah, I'm taking Way of the Open Palm, so it's gonna help a bunch. Or Way of the Open Hand.
Yeah,
Because
this is
you
Empire.
can knock someone prone on your flurry of blows, which is good.
Nice.
That's insane.
Yeah, because you can do your first attack flurry of blows, I guess, and then
Yeah. Well, with
And then-
like 4 martial, well, like melee people, that's gonna be a lot of like. It didn't matter.
yeah, and you can also make it so you can push them, or they can't take reactions, all of which are really useful, and that happens every time you have flurry of blows. And because you get 2, you can do that on 2 separate people.
Okay.
Oh, that is the saddest.
Alright, you guys are gonna have help for this because it's supposed to be a huge battle.
Oh, can I swap out some of my prepared spells?
You have to like take an hour to prepare spells
Okay.
or something like that.
I'm gonna give
one
you
sec.
your spell slots back for this.
So yes, you can probably switch out spells.
I'm gonna say that as you leveled up, you're filled with power that you didn't have before, and you feel reinvigorated in almost every sense of the word reinvigorated.
It is as if we had a long rest in one
Yep,
single moment.
that's how I'm gonna deal with leveling up. You guys don't have to sleep, but there will be like a sense of power.
Oh, so I got rages back.
Yeah, I got key back, which is important
Need one more spell. What do I want?
because I did use 1 key point on the last fight.
This isn't.
Oh,
these
actually, it's
are-
only 1 minute per spell level for each on each spell on your list. But just for future reference.
1 minute for each spell level.
Yeah.
That's how long you have to prepare for.
Mhm. Like for each spell.
Do you still have you used all 3 of your charges, right? For the potion?
Yes.
Okay.
Magical craft wise, we're down to a broom, a fan, and a wand.
And at
Oh,
least some
and a
health
hat.
potions.
And the hat.
Yeah,
And
2
3
health
good
potions.
berries.
2 superior health potions plus whatever Phelan has on her.
Yep. 1 regular, 1 greater. Oh, hey. I have proper gloves now, and they're magical.
Oh yeah, I get my oath.
Oh yeah, you do get your oath.
Which was sworn against what's the name of the god again? I can't remember.
Lathander.
No, the bad like the demon person. Sorry, I didn't mean a god, I meant like the demon.
Oh, Oath of Vengeance.
yeah,
are you-
no. I said it won't be no for vengeance, but
Are you
Oath
doing
of-
Oath of Vengeance or are you doing Oath of Devotion?
devotion.
So you're gonna be. It's gonna be an oath to Lathander
Oh I see, okay.
of devotion to the light, as it were.
Yeah. Well I did just say just stop the pit of hellfire.
Man, I need 1 more spell, and I don't know what to add.
As you guys are deciding on a plan, you hear a giant explosion.
You hear an explosion.
We're
Yep.
flying up. That's the plan. We're just taking a while to do
You
that.
still hear an explosion.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cool. I haven't leveled up my guy yet, but I will.
What spell level are you looking for?
Oh, first or
Phelan?
second.
Which ones do you have? Which one have you taken so far?
The Expeditious Retreat, Protection from Good and Evil, and...
Moving you guys to
what was the other
the
one?
village.
I like command.
Yeah. Except I can't.
Command's good. Hellish Rebuke is okay.
Plus it
'cause you're melee a
scales.
lot. Have you taken
Oh,
Hex?
Armor of Agathis.
Have you taken Hex?
No. I was
Hex
trying to
is
think-
amazing. You should
Well,
really take Hex.
The problem is that it does, like, necrotic damage, and that's totally against her character.
Yeah, that's fair enough, but still, Hex is really good.
I know, I would, but yeah, that's not really her character style.
If you make lots of like flashy speeches, command's pretty good because you're sort of commanding them to do things. You know, you're always saying like stop doing
Is
your
command
evil stuff.
on the Warlock list?
Hey guys, I gotta cut this session short at 11.
Yep.
So
We might be for faint.
we can start the fight, but we will not finish it today.
Okay.
Yeah. No, command isn't on the Warlock list.
Yeah.
Charm Person.
It is for fiend though.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's not Fiend, she's Archfey.
Archfey.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
You can't take second level spells yet, right?
I can.
Yo, Hold Person is great. Mirror Image is pretty good for you. Raven Feeblement's really good in this one. In this edition. Because it makes them, I think... Let me check it out. I think it reduces damage. Raven Feeblement. Raven Feeblement, blah, blah. Make a ranged attack on hit. Deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until spell ends.
Spell level, spell slots.
On each of their turns, they make a Constitution saving throw, etc., etc. But that's every single spell does that now. Like,
Yeah.
Hold Person does that now. So,
Yeah.
unless you want to take like Witch Bolt, which is like guaranteed damage after the first check, because it's just whatever if you can only take actions to maintain concentration on a Witch Bolt, but when you have Witch Bolt up, it just does a die 10 damage every turn.
Yeah.
What's
There's no
Phantasmal
That's
attack
not her
roll.
style so much. She's more melee. So I might do mirror image just to be more sort of monk-like, stealthy. Well, not stealthy, but
Well,
looking
does
kind
scale
of.
with
visibility be better than mirror image for?
What does Phantasmal Force do, Alex?
It's not really her style.
Phantasmal Force is completely so. Phantasmal Force is you make a save, and if they fail the save, they see an illusion of your choice, and
That's so broken.
and it only affects one person. Only they see the illusion, and you can choose to make it do damage, and whatever weird stuff happens, they will make excuses for. So, like, if it's like you make a
believe it's
demon
real.
pop out of the ground, they'll be like, "Oh, the ritual spell! I must have missed it," and they'll make an excuse for it.
Yeah, so it's a single target illusion that the target cannot believe is an illusion if they fail their save, and it can also deal up to 1d6 damage, psychic damage per turn.
Yeah, you make it deal 1d, but they believe it is whatever damage type that they think it should be. If that makes sense. So, like, if you make them believe they're on fire, they think it's fire damage. You don't have to necessarily reveal that it is psychic damage.
Phantasmal Force is a great old one, though.
The thing about it is you can.
Oh, wait, no, Archer.
I think you get a save against it, but you have to think something is up, and it's weird because you're not supposed to think.
It's an
something is up.
investigation check, yeah. You can do an investigation check.
But you don't automatically get it. You have to choose to take one.
It does get an intelligence saving throw on cast.
Yeah. It's weird. It says you get an investigation check, but because you're supposed to make excuses, like, I don't know when you would investigate. I really don't.
But they do
Yeah.
get that initial intelligence save, like when you
Yeah,
first
they do.
cast it.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But even then, it's concentration up to a minute. It's really good. It just is really a really good spell. I question when one would make an investigate check against it, because most of the time when it's damaged like this, you would get saves every round, except for like against Witch Bolt. It's one of the few ones where you don't. But you can also make it. You can also make like it look like a wall that's constantly moving around, or like a statue that's blocking your way, or like whatever. It doesn't matter. Although, unless you are an illusionist, whatever it comes out as is what it is. If that makes sense. Like, you can't turn it into a rock and then into a demon and then back into a rock. That's outside of the spell.
Okay.
It can be, oh yeah, and it can be no longer than 10 cubic feet. Includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli. This is evident only to the creature.
It seems perfectly tailored for making a medium or large sized creature that is illusional.
100% that. And then the weird thing about it is it says that, like, you can examine it, but then it also says that you treat it like it was real, which is super weird. Like, unless basically the DM is, like, allowing you, like, passive throws, like when you punch it or when you slice it to figure out something is up and you're slicing air. Like, I don't know when you would not.
The way I interpret it is that there's no way to passively determine that it's an illusion, and like specifically unlike other illusion spells where you automatically recognize it as illusionary if you pass through it.
Oh, okay, I get it. So what you're saying is, like, if you were DMing this, when you attack it, you would probably get an investigation check because you're interacting with it. It just doesn't mean you automatically pass.
You could choose to, because it says you specifically have to dump your action
Okay,
to make that check.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it to me. It is like a weirdly worded, weirdly done spell.
Yeah,
I mean, sorry, I keep on talking over you.
Yeah, just based on the rules for other illusions, where it specifically notes that you don't even need to make a roll. Just if you touch it, you pass through it, and therefore automatically, oh, I know it's an illusion.
Yeah.
In this case, you don't.
But it's also super weirdly worded because you can totally make the argument that because you always believe it and you make excuses for it, you would never make a check against it.
Right, my thing was, I said if, like, someone made a good persuasion check to convince you that you were seeing things.
Oh, yeah, that would work. Like, if you had ally interaction, then yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could actually, yeah, that's a good point. Because, like, if I was DMing it, Phantasmal Force would be like a save or suck spell. pretty much. But I could totally see the persuasion thing working. Oh,
It has to
wait,
blow
wait,
your
wait.
entire action to
Wait,
get
wait,
rid of
Phelan,
it. It's pretty big.
can you get levitate?
I don't think so. No.
Levitate's a really good spell in this one.
I think you can later on.
Well, I think it's second. I actually think it is second level, but maybe.
It's not on the warlock list.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It might be. It might be an invocation, maybe.
Yeah, but even then, I think it'd be like stealth only, because levitate's one of the few spells that like doesn't give you a saving throw every turn, and you can put someone 40 feet in the air, which basically means that they're a melee attacker, they're fucked.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
can get fly at level 3. Or
Yeah,
sorry,
I think-
third level spells I meant, rather.
I have a broom.
no, I think levitate is legitimately a second level spell. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you can get fly at level 3. Sorry, third.
Oh yeah, she can. But it's kind of weirdly negated by the fact that she now has a broom of flight. You know,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, an ascendant step is the only way you can get levitate, and it's a 9th level prerequisite.
Oh.
There's nothing.
And you can only
particularly
cast it
wrong
on
with
yourself.
Yeah, levitate's really good when you cast it on other people. Sorcerer, wizard, no one else. Yeah, okay.
So I might do mirror image, or maybe no. Not the broom. I guess spider climb isn't that.
Mirror image is better than haste, but you have to remember that mirror image is concentration, which means you can lose it, which I think is so stupid. Like, why would you make mirror image a concentration? Same as shield of faith.
Yeah, blink is better, but you don't get that.
Mirror image is still a good spell because they roll like a die 10, and depending on their roll, they just straight up never hit you.
Yeah, D20.
Yeah, I like that.
Was mirror image eroded because it doesn't say concentration?
Oh, really? I thought it totally.
Yeah.
Let me look at this.
It just says duration 1 minute.
Okay, maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Yeah, if it's not. Oh yeah, you're right. You just 1 minute. Yeah, take mirror image. Mirror image is great.
Yeah.
And also the thing about it is the duplicates still have AC equal to 10 plus your dex.
Yep.
So they have to like roll and then hit,
Yeah.
which is really good.
Though right now that might not be so well. Eventually I'll have better decks.
Well, you're wearing leather, right?
Yes.
So your AC is pretty good, even if so.
You just stopped giving me feedback when I hit the right spot, so I didn't know if it hit the right spot.
Like
I
I'm
think
not
they have
actually.
an
No. No, I mean like their AC would only be like 13.
Yeah, my AC naturally is like 15, but it's 13.
I have
still better than
AC
0,
because I have
you know?
at will mage armor.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I think I'll probably do mirror image. I think that works best for.
Well, a good thing about it is it says if an attack hits the duplicate is destroyed. Can only be destroyed with an attack that hits it. It ignores all other damage and effects. So, like, if someone's using like a sacred flame or a command on it, it just ignores it.
Yep.
It can only be dispelled with an attack roll specifically.
Sweetness.
So it's pretty decent against wizards.
Mhm.
Or like area attacks.
Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Add a macro for that.
All right. All right. So, roll your initiatives when you can, when you're done.
Oh yeah, it's roll for H.
Or did you search the cultist bodies before you went up, or no?
Sure, why not?
You find 2 health potions.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the last person who went up probably would have searched, but yeah. Haste is pretty good too.
Can't get that.
Oh, okay, right, 3rd level. Sorry, I thought you said you're choosing between haste. Well, my bad.
No. It was mirror image and, like, hold person.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've been talking about this with some of my friends. Like, I think one of the things I don't like about 5e compared to other systems is that they've mitigated like non-damaging effects to the point that you're almost always better off doing damage. Like, hold person is such a trash spell compared to what it is like in the 2e version, even compared to 3.5. Because, like, it's a good way of taking dudes out of a fight in older versions, but in this one it just kind of, like, lets you get rid of them for maybe 1 turn, and then they can save.
Oh, it makes all attacks on that person a crit.
Yeah, but that's not the...
You can coup de grace them.
Well, yeah, the important part of it is that it makes them not act in a fight. Like, in 2e, it hits everyone in a 30-foot burst, and then you get a number of targets equal to, like, your modifier. And that's a really good way of being like, even something like this, you could just be like, hey, you dudes here, we'll worry about you later, and just move on to someone more important. You know? And that's just not a thing that happens in this edition.
Hey, Michael, can I make since it's a proper packed weapon now, can I make them, like, a pair of gauntlets type thing that are attached to each other via, like, vines that go up both arms and go over, like, around, like, the back of her back?
Yeah, is that flavor or is that
Yeah,
like,
it's flavor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet. Because I think,
Oh,
like,
you should
it's, like,
have it-
one pack weapon, but it's just, like, so she can punch with both fists instead of just one.
You should have it be like the Blade of Grass in Adventure Time.
The what?
Have you not? The blade, like, Finn, for a little bit in Adventure Time, gets this, like, grass sword that kind of, like, retracts to his wrist, and whenever he wants it, it just kind of shows up.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, it kind of, like, creeps around your body wherever you're gonna kick someone with. Or if you're gonna kick or punch or, like, headbutt or whatever.
That'd be cool.
I don't know, I think that's cool. Shut up.
Yeah. Like, she is a warlock who basically really, really wants to be a monk. So Jean is, like, senpai totally. Because her mom was a monk and she's always heard stories about her mom's, like, heroics and bravery.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Jean is and Jean isn't, because, like, he fights, he's more of a dancer.
It's still only using his body, basically, and not using weapons.
Yeah,
That's her style, too, so...
I wish there was an option for like Monk of the Four Winds, but that used cleric spells instead of random evocation spells. Because that's kind of what he would be.
That's
but I
just
don't
something you
think
could work with.
Yeah, but then it becomes down to like what spells you're going to take and what spells
Yeah.
aren't you going to take. And
True.
Four Winds is fine because like Jean is kind of based on a 3.5 build where you take pressure points. So you have like a few levels of rogue for sneak attack, and then you take pressure points, and then you just have to hit them with the most attacks and bring their dex or strength down to 0 and put them into and paralyze them. So he's supposed to be like an asshole pacifist because he doesn't actually kill people; he just puts them in a coma.
No, I know asshole pacifist. That's our warlock cleric in another campaign.
Yeah.
He's such an asshole. But he will literally not kill anybody. He will try to talk his way out of things, or he will like get other people to kill.
Well, yeah, we haven't really found people that he wants to knock out, because he's mostly been fighting like evil cultists and stuff, and he does have like a good, like, he wouldn't spare the cultists because they're like clearly evil, and he wouldn't spare demons, but we haven't really fought anything that he would just KO as opposed to murder.
I assumed like maybe the mercenaries from the other time.
Yeah, but he didn't. He actually didn't kill any of those guys. Like, he did the whole thing where like he was like, "Put down your weapons and let's talk this out."
Matik legitimately believes taking prisoners is immoral.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
Not just that, like, oh, evil, kill everybody. No, he legitimately believes in his good and evil twisted version in his head that prisoners are immoral.
Because you expect they're just going to turn into slavery.
Yeah, I could get that.
No,
And there's
because they're a
also-
drain on resources.
Yeah, that too.
They take resources away from people who are actually contributing to society. They should be executed and buried as fertilizer for the crop so they can actually contribute something.
Well, yeah, and then
All right.
there's also dudes who will like say that like if you're like, if they're a true warrior, then they should die in battle, and so you should kill them. And then also, if they're not a true warrior, then they are scum, and you should have no qualms about killing them because they don't deserve the mercy that you would give them.
Are you ready yet?
I've been ready for a
I
while.
think so.
Oh, I was waiting on you guys to let me know when you guys are ready.
Oh yeah, I'm
All
ready.
right.
All right, so everybody rolled initiative.
Yep.
Yes,
I
got
did in fact roll initiative.
All right, so as you emerge, who's going up first? I guess I'm just
Me.
gonna have all you guys emerge at the same time.
We probably want to reorder the initiative too. It's Sparkle Gem is at the bottom, even though we got 11.
No?
Not mine.
No, she's not.
Now she's not.
I just did it. Okay, so as you guys emerge from the well, you see dead bodies everywhere. Immediately in front of you, you see 4 zombies feasting on a corpse in the middle of the road. You haven't made a lot of noise, so they haven't noticed you yet. You were able to get everybody up before these zombies noticed you. To the left, you hear a gigantic roar, and you see what looks to be the remainder of the town guard with the guard captain fighting these human-like demons. They how do I describe them? Manes. Do you guys know what manes look like?
No.
Basically, they look like vaguely humanoid, misshapen, with like creatures. They kind of look like zombies. They have skin dripping off their but they're not quite zombies. They have claws and
There you go.
Alright.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So there's a group of them with what looks like to be a giant, like fiery, like 12-foot tall gorilla fighting the town guard. Above you, you notice trying to break into the inn. There seems to be a hooded skeletal figure with a long sword, commanding a company of zombies to batter down the door. You hear howling over by the church, and you look over by the blacksmith shop, and you see a similar skeletal hooded figure commanding a group of zombies to try to break down that door. All right, so
Moral conundrum, guys.
as you emerge from the well, you see the giant gorilla go after attack what seems to be the guard captain. Now, he jumps at him and tries to bite him, and the bite shreds his armor but does not pierce the splint mail that the guard has on. So he slams down with both fists. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo those rolls because I didn't put the input in correctly. Alright, and the first swipe misses, and then you see him just punch the guard straight in the gut with a gigantic fist, and you hear the crunch of his metallic armor as he takes... how much health does he have? He takes 6 damage. But he looks to be, although winded, he looks to be quite okay. Next we have Phelan.
Okay.
Notice these zombies haven't noticed you yet. They're busy chewing on a nice yummy corpse.
Let's see. What's my distance from things at the moment? 65, 50. 65. Yeah. I think aside from the one in front of us that... Yeah, those are my closest.
So this is a joint, like, team and undead invasion.
Yeah, I can see that. What is this group? This is like,
What group? Oh, you can't see them from where you are.
if I was up on the broom,
Oh, if you went up,
that
if
she's
you went up,
always up on the broom.
you could see an exact copy of the cultist you killed earlier, trying to break his way down into the chapel doors, followed by a hellhound and 2 other cultists.
Okay. And then these ones over here are just zombies, or is that a cultist behind
These are
them?
zombies, and there's a robed skeletal figure behind them with a long sword and a long bow.
Okay.
He seems to be leading the group.
Okay. Well, let's try to... So Faye's gonna take the broom, fly above... like above this group here, the back, and she's gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at this guy.
Okay.
God damn. I'm crappy
What
with
did you
rolls
roll?
today.
Sorry.
Yep,
9. That misses.
Well, wait. Were they aware of her or were they distracted?
Oh, that
They
wasn't
don't.
surprise?
You would get advantage on that.
Insane.
So it's a surprise round, and he takes 9 force damage, and he is most certainly aware of you now.
How much? Let me see. How much? That was only 25, so technically, I could use the rest of my movement on the broom and move back, like here, like,
Okay.
back down behind this building.
I mean, you could technically use the roof of the building for cover right now.
That's true. So I go up here.
Yeah, because if you get low enough, you wouldn't have advantage, like,
Okay.
from the ground.
Next up, we have this group of zombies by the blacksmith, and he's going to command them to break down the sturdy blacksmith's door, which only 2 zombies can get to at a time, but the other ones are going to pile on top of them to give them advantage, and these zombies are going to make strength checks to break down the door. And the one rolls a nat 20, so the door gets broken down, and the white used its action to command the zombies. So you see a guard, a small dwarven blacksmith pile out, and the other guard come out of the door as it's broken down. And the guard and the dwarf yells, "This is my swamp!" And then he draws his battle axe. All right. Next up is Jean Saint Laurent.
Cool. Those guys, the guys down south, they look like they can take those zombies.
Well, you saw the guard captain take a pretty hefty punch from the Balgura, and he seemed to, oh sorry, I said the guy's name, from the giant gorilla.
Yeah.
The giant demon gorilla, and he seems to be still standing, so you know that he can at least take a hit from him.
Oh, I meant the dudes down here.
The dwarf is in, he's in full plate.
Okay, so he's probably all right. All right, I'm going to.
I think we should go to the church or tavern, then up to the church.
Yeah. I was gonna go church first, but that was as far as I could go with the...
Yeah, I'm about to go to the inn because I like that dwarf. So I'm going to use an action. So I'm going to use one of my key points.
Okay.
And take and use a patient defense. So I'm dodging.
All right.
And then I'm going to burn my action to dash. And I should be able to get to these guys no problem. Because I have 80 feet of movement.
Okay. You should know that in times of crises, the entire population of the town, except probably the brothel that you're heading to, does head to the town hall, which is why most of the guards over there. Okay.
Yeah.
It's my intent to back up the guard.
Until
anyhow,
they break the line, I'm going to go defend these dudes. Because, like I said, I like this dwarf.
Okay.
And plus, he still has my vest, which means I have a sacred oath. So I'm going to move to here. And that means I have to provoke from this guy at least.
Okay.
But
So
I am dodging.
he doesn't have he doesn't have his weapon out. Can he?
Okay.
Can he still attack?
I think he can make an unarmed attack, but that's only 1 point of damage. And he has
Plus your
disadvantage.
Well, actually, I think drawing is a free action.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Drawing a weapon is a free action.
Yeah, is it? I always thought you could do it as a move, but okay.
Okay,
whatever.
so
Either way, like he has disadvantage if he rolls, because I am dodging.
So he rolled a 22 on the first one and a 20 on the second one.
Okay, so that's pretty good. So yeah, he hits me no matter what. There's no point of me even using duelist thing.
All right, so you take 4 damage.
Okay.
That was like probably the shittiest roll he could do. No, it was a 2. He rolled a 2.
He rolled a 2. Wait. He rolled a 2. Oh wait, damage rolled a 2. Okay, cool. Okay, I thought you said he rolled a 2 on his attack and still hit with like a 20.
Okay, no. Next up, we have this white. And he's the guy that just swung at you. He's going to move up to you again, and he's going to swing twice at you with his longsword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's still disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm still dodging.
Alright, so for his first attack, you take. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he misses on his first attack, and then on his next attack, he swings, and you actually catch his sword in your hand.
Huh. Cool.
And you grab it, and I want you to roll a strength check.
Okay. Strength or athletics?
Can you actually? Do you want to do dex? Because this might be a dex move. What
Okay.
would be better,
Yeah.
strength or dex?
Oh, dex for sure. My strength is crap.
So yeah, so roll dex.
Okay.
Mhm.
Acrobatics or dex?
This would be dex. I'm gonna say dex.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a
because,
dex
like-
saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna take out proficiency for it though.
Yeah, and he's gonna roll. He's actually gonna roll athletic. Hold on to it.
Okay.
And so he rolled good, but you rolled better. And
Yeah.
so as you catch his sword, very dexterously, you as he tries to hold on to it, you do some crazy monk stuff, and you jimmy it out of his hands and throw it behind you.
Sweet.
Yeah. So he does not have his longsword anymore. So I'm gonna
I would say directly behind me.
directly behind you.
Okay. I put it in.
Okay. Next we have all of the zombies here because they're part of his squad. I think.
Yep.
Unless I did something different for them. I think I might have rolled different for them. So next up we have this guy in full plate down here, and he. Oh wait, is it that guy? Yeah, it is that guy. And he is going to swing with his. He has a two-handed hammer. And he actually hits the zombie in front of him for, and then you hear the crunch as he the zombie's skull. Okay. Next, after that guy, I'm going to make this turn order window bigger. We have these cultists up here. And this guy's going to move out of the way, and he's going to use his move action. And he's going to the Hellhound to breathe fire at the door. Let's see. Hellhound, Fire Breath. And since the door does not get a dex save, and the door is blasted back, and these two cultists run in, but the guards in the church had readied crossbow attacks, the ones at least by the pews, and they are going to shoot twice at the cultists that entered the church. All three of them are going to shoot once, I mean. And the cultist on the left goes down with arrows in his throat. And this guy is going to move back here, and he is going to cast Spiritual Weapon on the priest. And it's going to fly straight over his head. Next up we have the mains. And this one is going to move over here. This one is going to move over here. This 2, 3, 4. This one's going to move here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's going to move here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one's going to move here. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. And as they are slobbering, they rush towards the guards, and they make 5 attacks, and only 1 attack hits, and it's at this guard right here. Next we have these zombies by Jean Saint Florent, and the 2 by the door are actually going to keep battering the door but down. This one's going to move here, and this one's going to move here, and you're going to get 3 attacks on you at disadvantage, 3 zombie bites.
Yep.
Okay.
And I still have a reaction to add my proficiency to my armor class if I need to.
All right. Does an 18 hit,
An 18 will hit, yeah.
even with your reaction?
Yeah, I can only get to 17 with reaction.
Okay, so the zombie behind you takes one bite out of your neck. As he stumbles towards you, he bites like your shoulder. These two zombies are going to make strength checks to break down the door. And this one is 19. So the door's splintered, and you see through the splinters the face of Grift the Lecher. And he goes, "Oi, what you doing out there, friend?
Saving your hide, friend.
Ah! We can handle our own," and he's going to do something on his turn. So, next we have Mathridus.
I'm gonna buff my weapon. So it's all glowy and light now.
Okay.
Like, yeah. And then move up. And it's my action to buff it, so...
Okay. You move there. Next we have these blue guards, and they're going to shoot 2, 3, 4, 5 crossbow bolts at the giant gorilla creature. Alright, so only one of them hits, but it seems to pierce the creature's throat.
Oof.
Actually, I rolled the wrong thing. And the creature the gigantic creature takes 13 damage. The guard can't believe his eyes as the creature screams in pain. The guard kind of looks scared now. Alright. Next we have... There's the guards. So that was right after Mathers. Now it's Lily's turn. Is this radiant damage?
It is radiant damage.
Okay.
That is a lot of radiant damage.
2d10.
Alright.
Yo,
So
that is a lot of radiant damage.
Creature
Where are you
takes-
using it on?
20 radiant
I dropped it
damage.
on the big bastard.
The creature
Ah,
passes
nice.
but it does stagger back as this beam of moonlight pierces it, and it screams in pain once again. It doesn't know where it came from, but it is exceptionally angry now. Next we have Grift. He's gonna come outside and he's gonna be like, what are you doing? I didn't need any help. You're gonna owe me after this one. And he's gonna swing at the zombie in front of him. And he does have a multi-attack, so he's gonna swing once with his hammer at the creature's head, and that is going to miss. But then he has a full pitcher in his other hand, and he's gonna smack the creature across the head with the pitcher. And it does hit the pitcher. Now it does hit the creature. And now the zombie has to make a con save because beer spilled in his eye. And he passes the con save. And but the zombie does take 4 damage in front of Griff. Be like, you take that. That's what you get for attacking my inn, you undead bastard. And then he's gonna scream over. He's gonna be like, Billy, I need your help out here. And then you see what looks to be his bouncer come outside. He's like, "All right, boss." And then the bouncer's going to take out what looks like just a regular club, smack the zombie on the head, and the zombie, he's going to smack him twice. Once in the head and then once in the belly. And the zombie's going to take 7 damage. Alright.
Zombie still up?
Yeah, I'm using the monster manual. The zombies have a lot of health in the monster manual. They just suck in every other way.
Oh, okay, cool. Got it.
Next we have Matique, sorry.
Okay, well,
Did you take fighter or barb?
I took another fighter level.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I guess he will join, Mathras here.
Okay. Is he going to attack?
Yes. Oh, and also raging.
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba. I don't know if a 12 hits them or not.
The 12 does hit, and he takes 11,
13.
13 slashing damage, and you can tell this zombie is exceptionally hurt.
It's just depend in the dual damage on there.
Its intestines are falling out as you slice at it. Next up, we have the priest, and the priest is going to point at the zombie dog, the hellhound, and he's going to cast Sacred Flame. And the hellhound is going to roll a dex save to see if it jumps out of the way. And it fails the dex save and takes
Holy crap.
8 radiant damage. As it howls in pain. Next we have the zombie group in front of Mathras and Matique. So the one that Matique stabbed is going to turn around and make a bite attack against Matique. And it is going to miss. And then the other one beside him is going to make a bite attack against Mathras. And does 18 hit?
Yeah, 18 is my armor class.
Okay, so he's going to find a chink in your armor, and you're going to take 3 damage. This next one is going to make a bite attack against you, and it's going to miss, and this one's going to move up against Matique. And this one's also going to miss as he tries to slam at you. Next on the turn order, we
So
have...
how much is the damage? I wasn't listening.
3 damage. 3 damage. Alright, and then next we have the group of guards over here. And this guard is going to make a spear attack against the main is in front of him. And it is going to hit for 5 damage, and this main is going to look pretty hurt from that. And then we're going to... The one behind him is going to make a spear attack against the big guy, who is going to take 5 damage. He's going to scream in pain. He's not liking his odds this turn. And then the one to the left of the guard captain he's going to make an attack against, and the big guy's going to take another 5 damage. This guy's going to attack the guy in the mains in front of him, and he's going to take 4 damage. And then the guy behind him is going to attack the mains to the left of him, and he's going to take 3 damage. Alright, and then we're back at the top with the big gorilla creature, and he's gonna look around. He's gonna notice that all these little guys around him are chipping away at his health, and he's gonna scream in rage. And he's gonna.
He's also gonna take 15 damage from Moonbeam.
Does he do it? Does it start on his turn?
It does. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it is engulfed.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So does he roll a dex save on that or no?
This is wisdom.
Constitution save.
Okay.
And that's saved for half.
Yes.
And he fails a con save and takes 30 moonbeam damage.
Woo!
So he's going to move out of that square, and then he's going to do a perception check to see if he can figure out where the moonbeam is coming from. He's really injured now, but he is going to make this perception check, and it is going to be roll stealth check. Alright, he's going to see what looks to be
I've gotten a 9 on every stealth check I've made
little
tonight.
annoying gnome. Channeling a beam up into the sky. And he's going to, let's see what his movement is. And he's going to move towards you, right there. Unless I got his movement wrong, which I don't think I did.
How many of the guards are using spears?
All the melee ones use spears.
Wouldn't they get opportunity attacks as he moves out of their attack range?
They would, so I'm going to do that right now.
The purple square represents my Moonbeam.
Oh, okay.
She can move it as an action.
Yes, I can.
So he's gonna, and so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opportunity attacks from the guards.
And one from the guard captain.
Yep. Alright, so 4 of them miss. He takes 3 damage from one of them. And we will do the guard captain now. And the guard captain is going to scream, "Die, foul creature. Leave my village alone." And he's going to make a longsword attack. And it's going to bounce right off the creature. So after moving... 30 feet, the Beluga is going to point at the gnome that hurt it and is going to cast Phantasmal Force. And our little gnome is going to see a gigantic...
She's entitled to a saving throw.
Yep. A gigantic, demonic, corrupted dragon swooping down from the sky towards her, breathing
shit.
out of its jaws. And
It's my intelligence.
a saving throw. I'm going to check now what the save is. Is it? It might be. I think it's an int save. Yeah.
Yeah, she gets intelligence save.
Oh, yeah, I say I think it might be Wiz, but yeah, it makes sense too.
The spell just says intelligence.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was about to check that, so.
All right. So she fails her saving throw, and then what does Phantasmal Force actually do?
So she sees this thing, it does a die 6 damage, no modifiers or anything, just roll a die 6.
Okay.
No saves or anything, you just take 6 damage.
Okay, so she takes 4 damage from the hellfire that washes over her.
And technically it only has a 10 cubic foot imprint. Or footprint.
Okay.
I don't know if that's large enough to encompass the demonic dragon fire creature or not.
All right. Next up, we have Phelan.
Okay. I want to try something. It probably won't work, but I think it would be awesome. So
Ooh, I thought something.
she's going to fly the broom up over here, sort of up in the air, about 10 feet above the creature here. And 10 feet, 10 feet. And she's going to do just going to do this. Oops. Finish my thing. And she is like, "You shall not pass!" And goes Fey presence on it.
Okay.
And she'd be able to hit, like, assuming the door was completely busted and that guy could see her from in there, then, like, that I was in a range from.
And what's the saving throw again? 13?
Mm-hmm.
So
She's trying to
the
frighten
leader,
them away from the church.
the leader seems to be unaffected by your magics.
Ah, fuck him.
The dog, however, cowers in fear.
Fight Club, dude.
Um,
And it has to run the hell away from her on its turn.
okay, and then the cultist turns around and is also cowering in fear.
And they get disadvantage on any attacks.
As long as they can see you, yeah.
Yep.
Next up we have...
Me.
No, it's
No?
zombie. Zombie's down here.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I missed
And,
them.
this one's going to move up here, this one's going to move up here, and there's going to be 4 zombie attacks. Or 3 on the guy, 2 on each guard. Okay. Alright, so only one of them hits, and it hits this guard right here. And then we have the hooded skeletal figure. He's going to move up to this guard, and he is going to put a hand on the guard's chest. And the guard looks like it has all the life sucked out of him. And he falls to the ground, an empty husk. Okay. Next we have Jean St. Florence.
Woo! Okay. I am going to make an attack roll against the closest zombie here. Okay. So I'm assuming he takes the 4 bludgeoning damage, because 21's pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to make an attack roll against the hooded figure
Okay.
with a... I'm going to spend one of my 3 key points, so I have 1 left.
Alright.
Damn it.
And he's just like, humans are not allowed in the dog park.
Again.
Alright, so you punch him in the face and you twist your wrist and you take a d6 of damage.
Okay.
No, not his beautiful hands.
You take 2 damage.
Cool.
Alright, cool.
I'm going to do 1 more attack because they do
Okay.
flurry of blows. That one's better.
Alright, against the hooded guy?
Yes.
Alright, so once again, it was all just a ruse. and
It always is.
and then you you deliver a swift kick in the nuts,
And he needs like a saving throw.
or be knocked back.
No, I can choose to knock him back, not be able to use reactions, or knock him prone. I'm going to choose to knock him prone, and I believe that is off a dex. I believe it means he makes a dex check. Yes, dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
And he
DC's 13.
rolls a nat 20. So
Oh, okay, all right.
you kick him in the nuts, and he's
Where his nuts should be.
and he's undead, so it does nothing.
I kick him in the nuts, and I only find his bones.
Yeah.
But
Next up, we have
Like an anus
the guy
shade.
you just kicked in the nuts, and he is going to swing at you twice with his long sword.
He does not have his longsword.
Oh, you're right. You are right.
I disarmed it.
He's going to extend his hand on your, and he's going to try to place it on your head, and it misses. His hand
Hooray.
shoots. Your head should have been there, but you just moved way too quickly for him to. He's undead, like I said. This guy's gonna look at the husk that was once his his friend and guardsman. And he's gonna be like, "Oh, you dirty bastard!" And he's gonna attack this guy. He's like, "I'm gonna get to you after I kill the rest of these bastards." And he's gonna smash at the zombie in front of him with his giant hammer. And 1d. What is a Warhammer 12? 1d12. And it is going to hit the zombie for 6 damage. And that zombie is looking hurt as his head is starting to cave in. Next we have this guy right here, and he's going to move far away from Phelan into the reach of these 3 guards, and he's going to attack them frantically to try to escape.
I don't think
You must leave. You do not.
Disadvantage.
You must. Yeah, you must leave. You must leave. You do not know what's coming. You do not know what's coming, and then
Better
he
believe
is going to hit this guard in front of him for 5 damage.
Oh man, even a disadvantage? Damn.
Yeah. And then the the hellhound, is going to run the opposite way, howling with its tail between its legs.
Yeah, you better run!
And he's going to hide in this corner over here. The cult, the same guy, the leader, who looks to be the leader, is going to point at you, and he says, "You are really getting on my nerves. Drop." And
Command.
you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Advantage, because it's a stupid charm effect. Come on. Yeah!
Alright. You make the saving throw. And that's his turn. And next up we have the mains. So, we're going to have this one move over here. This one move here. 1, 2. And this one's going to move into the space. And they're all going to make attack actions against the people in front of them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9, 10 attack actions. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so the first one misses. The second one hits for 4 damage. The third one hits for 7 damage, and it slices the throat out from this guard and moves forward into that square. The next one, well, the guard just died, so it didn't do anything. So he's going to move forward over into the square in front of this guy, and he's going to.
Did he just move through the moonlight?
Yeah, you know what he did, and he got obliterated. They're really dumb. And, the next guy, 10 misses. This guy does hit for, what's it, 6 damage, and this guard's looking really hurt. And then next we have 8, 6, 6, and 21 for 5 damage. And okay, next, and this guard over here takes 5 at the top. Next up, we have the zombies in front of Jean Saint Laurent, and he's going to take 3 zombie attacks. These ones are not at disadvantage. And they're gonna try to dogpile him with 3 slam attacks. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 hits.
So you take 2 bludgeoning damage, and then the 2 in front of the bartender are going to try to. They're going to do a grapple check. So I think that's athletics.
What's that, sorry?
The 2 in front of the bartender are going to make grapple checks. So
Yeah.
they're going to get athletics at advantage, and the bartender is going to get 1 at disadvantage. He's like, come on, you are wrestling, you bastards. And so he is now grappled.
Yeah, grappling is like just okay in 5e.
Alright. 2 zombies have piled onto your friendly bartender. Alright. Next up we have Mathridus.
Okay. I'll tap the one in front of me for.
I'm trying to move through this really quickly and narrate it as well as I can, but there's a lot going on.
It is a big old battle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so that's a 15 and 13 for damage to which one?
The one in front of me.
Not the one in front of
Oh, if it's got lots of health, then yeah, sure. I'll hit the one in front of Mythic.
Okay. And let me read how the saving throws work for zombies. 5 plus the damage taken. Okay, so you literally obliterate the zombie and it is not getting back up. Next up, we have the guards, and each of them is going to shoot at a mains, except for the ones in melee. They're going to draw their spears. So we're going to have 2, 3. These 3 guys back here. They're going to shoot at the back 3 mains. And all 3 attacks will hit. The first one is going to obliterate this mains. This one is going to take 2 damage. Or 7 damage, sorry. And the third one is going to take an arrow through the eye and fall over dead. All right. Next up, we have the two guards with spears right there at the top of the blue platoon, and they are going to each one is going to make a spear attack and going to hit the creature in front of him. All right. Next up, we have Lily. She has to make another int saving throw.
I'm not entirely sure whether she gets... Well, either way, she needs to use her action to get that saving throw. And she might want to use her action for something better.
It's an investigation check.
Depending on ruling.
Yeah, if that's going to burn an action, then I'm already in the middle of something, and while this dragon is a threat, I'm already focused on someone.
Okay.
So I'm going to take my action to move my moonbeam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well,
And now-
okay.
6, I guess.
Because there's two things you can do here, right? Because you could just move it to here, or if you could move it like this, hit all these guys, and still get it back to this square. Because if the moonbeam is always active, then these guys would all pass through the moonbeam.
No, so they have to start their turn in it.
They have
Oh,
to
they just
start
want
their
to
turn
start-
in it, or the first time they enter the spell's area on a turn, which is why I asked the question about relativity. Is
Yeah,
the spell entering their area the same as them entering the spell's area?
No, because then the rules is like it would mess up like the way combat rules work and yeah.
Alright.
So I can't use it as a general purpose vaporize anything beam. That's fine. It's still going to be there when Fat Boy starts his turn.
It's probably gonna kill him.
And
Alright.
I'm going to call out again. Isn't anyone going to try and deal with this dragon?
Alright, next we have the bartender, and he's going to try to break out of his grapple. He's going to make an athletics check at disadvantage. And the zombies are going to try to maintain that grapple. And they do so with ease. And next we have Matik.
Okay. Are any of these zombies currently damaged?
Nope.
Okay. Well, going for the fucker on the end then.
Okay.
Uncertain if a 12 hits a zombie. But if so, it takes 11.
Is that including dueling and rage damage?
Yeah, I added them in now.
Okay, cool.
Since I did the math and there's no reason to ever use my longsword two-handed with my dueling damage bonus, I just have an entry for one-handed longsword with rage. I just
Yeah.
have the damage bonus in there.
Yeah, that's totally true. Because the 2 is the same as adding a D8 anyway. Except the attack range is better because the minimum damage is 2 now instead of or it's minimum damage is 3 instead of
Yeah, instead of
One.
1. It is objectively better to one-hand the longsword than two-hand it for someone with dueling.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, excellent. I got rid of the guard captain's initiative.
But did I hit that zombie? I don't know if a 12 hits it.
Yeah, it does.
It does? Okay. So yeah, it takes 11.
It takes 11 damage? Okay. This one below you? Or the one in front of Mathis?
Yeah. The one below me.
Okay.
Can you do the one above instead? Because I can't hit the
yeah.
one below you.
Then our efforts would be combined on it. And that
Yeah,
is-
I mean, if I was to move to hit the bottom one, I get...
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Next we have the priest in the church. and he is going to try to command the cultist to grovel and or kneel, and the
Kneel before Zod!
and the cultist is going to obey, and he's going to get down on his knees, even though he's terrified. Please, please, you don't know what's outside. You don't know what's outside. You don't know they're coming. They're coming. She's coming. And then next up we have the zombies in front of Mathridis and Matique. So one of them is going to attack Matique, one at the bottom. And after this turn, after the next turn, I'm going to call it for the night. And 19 hits.
Whom? Well, both of us, yeah, but...
So 19 hits Matique for 4 bludgeoning damage. Then
Who wins ties?
Pardon?
Who wins a tie?
The attacker.
Okay, so yeah, it does hit me.
And then the next 2 are going to attack Matique. And Matique, next 2 are going to attack Mathridis, and Mathridis is going to take 2 damage as, 2 damage as the zombie swings its arm and crunches his plate against his arm. Okay, next. Oh, what were you going to say? Sorry.
Did you take into account my rage damage reduction?
No, you take 2 damage.
Okay.
Next up, we have the melee guards, and actually, before Matique should have been the guard captain. So the guard captain is going to he's going to provoke from that mains. And he's going to take 6 slashing damage from the creature's dread claws, and he is going to run towards the Belugra, and he's going to yell, "Get out of my town. This town isn't big enough for you, you gigantic demon. You." And he crits.
Yeah, save the bread.
He jumps in the air and stabs the Bulgura right in the nape of its neck twice. But as it's falling down, you hear it gurgle. And as it dies, out of its blood forms a new... Actually, I should roll D100 for this. Okay, yeah, so out of its blood, a pentagram forms, and a new Belugra rises from the pit.
Well, fuck.
And
That's definitely entering into my spell.
Yep.
And also the dragon's gone because the caster's dead.
Did you have to do a con save when you took that dragon damage, the Phantasmal Force, by the way?
No, you did not ask me to.
Okay, alright.
You would have to, but it's save 10 DC. I think you really literally have to roll a 1 at this point.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so...
Alright, what do I roll?
It'd just be a con save from your character sheet.
I'm not entirely sure if it's a con.
And you pass a con save, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So as it rises, it takes... Do you want to roll your damage for the Moonbeam?
I already did. I just rolled terribly.
Oh, 2d10. Okay. Alright, so it has to roll a con save. So, just so you know, demons can summon other demons. That's a thing that they have in the monster manual, which is what happened when the thing died. So it's going to take 3 radiant damage. It's going to take 6 damage. Alright, and then
Can they just arbitrarily chain summons?
No, the summoned creature cannot. Oh, never mind. That's not how it works. It's gonna be how it works for this fight because I already summoned him. But it only works for 1 minute and it disappears when the summoner dies. So yeah, that's how it works right now.
Oops.
The DM be adding that for the rest of this fight because it turned out to be too easy for you guys with all the help I gave you. And then last we have the guards over here. And they are going to make, since there are 4 red guards left, they're going to make 4 attacks. And this guy is going to get a spear through the throat. This guy's going to move over here. This guy is going to get 2 spears through the chest. This guy is going to take a spear through the abdomen, and this guy is going to take. That's 4. Okay. That's 3 attacks to hit, I think. So yeah. All right. That is going to be it for today. We'll finish the fight for Terran Village next week.
Next time.
Okay.
Sounds fun. Same bad time, same bad time.
Oh, 2 weeks. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, if you wanted to continue next week, we could.
Yeah. I'm not going to be here next week. So, no, never mind. I'm not going to be here in 2 weeks. I am going. It's my birthday. I'm going camping. So.
I'm not going to be here either, probably, because I'm going to go camping also.
With me for my birthday. Yeah. So. Yeah. There's that. And I'm going to let you guys go.
Cool time.
Have a good night.
Awesome.